You're tuned in to the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network. Today's Long Island Ducks game broadcast will begin shortly. Every game this season will be broadcast live on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network with high-definition video and audio via Boxcast. Fans can tune into the game on the Ducks' official Facebook page or YouTube channel, as well as the team's official website, liducks.com. Thank you for tuning in, and stand by for complete coverage of today's game. The box office is now open for individual ticket sales. Box office hours are Monday through Friday from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. and Saturdays from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. You can also purchase your tickets by calling 631-940-TIXX, going online to liducks.com, or visiting our mobile app. Season ticket packages and 10-game mini plans are also available. To find out more information and secure your seats, please call 631-940-3825 to speak with someone in our ticket office. Get your business recognized by hundreds of thousands of Long Islanders by taking advantage of the advertising and sponsorship opportunities currently available with the Long Island Ducks. For more information, please call 631-940-3825, extension 106, or check us out on the web at liducks.com. The Ducks offer many packages available for groups with as little as 25 people to as many as 2,000. We offer block seating, pregame and in-game picnics, luxury suites, our exclusive Smoke and Owls party deck, and so much more. In addition, groups have the opportunity to take part in a variety of experiences, such as performing the national anthem or taking the field with the Ducks as the Dream Team. Group ticket packages are on sale now. For more information on Ducks group outings, please call 631-940-3825 during normal business hours to speak with our group sales department. Looking for official Long Island Ducks merchandise, hard-to-find memorabilia, team apparel, and so much more? Then be sure to check out the Waddle Inn Shop, the official merchandise store of the Ducks. Fans can visit the shop online anytime at liducks.com by clicking the merchandise icon. For more information, please contact our Merchandise and Client Relations Manager at 631-940-3825, extension 110. Children 14 and under can become members of the Bethpage Federal Credit Union Long Island Ducks Kids Club today. Now, kids will receive a unique gift package and take part in a variety of fun activities that come with being a member of the Kids Club. For more information on how to sign your child up, please contact the Community Relations Department at 631-940-3825, extension 102. Quacker Jack, voted by fans as the best Long Island mascot, is now available for appearances at parties and other special events throughout the Long Island community. Please contact the Community Relations Department at 631-940-3825, extension 102, to find out more information and to book an appearance. Once again, thank you for tuning in to the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network. Today's game will begin momentarily. You're tuned in to the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network. Today's Long Island Ducks game broadcast will begin shortly. Every game this season will be broadcast live on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network with high-definition video and audio via Boxcast. Fans can tune into the game on the Ducks' official Facebook page or YouTube channel, as well as the team's official website, liducks.com. Thank you for tuning in, and stand by for complete coverage of today's game. The box office is now open for individual ticket sales. Box office hours are Monday through Friday from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. and Saturdays from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. You can also purchase your tickets by calling 631-940-TIXX, going online to liducks.com, or visiting our mobile app. Season ticket packages and 10-game mini plans are also available. To find out more information and secure your seats, please call 631-940-3825 to speak with someone in our ticket office. Get your business recognized by hundreds of thousands of Long Islanders by taking advantage of the advertising and sponsorship opportunities currently available with the Long Island Ducks. For more information, please call 631-940-3825, extension 106, or check us out on the web at liducks.com. The Ducks offer many packages available for groups with as little as 25 people to as many as 2,000. We offer block seating, pregame and in-game picnics, luxury suites, our exclusive Smoke and Owls party deck, and so much more. In addition, groups have the opportunity to take part in a variety of experiences, such as performing the national anthem or taking the field with the Ducks as the dream team. Group ticket packages are on sale now. For more information on Ducks group outings, please call 631-940-3825 during normal business hours to speak with our group sales department. Looking for official Long Island Ducks merchandise, hard-to-find memorabilia, team apparel, and so much more? Then be sure to check out the Waddle Inn Shop, the official merchandise store of the Ducks. Fans can visit the shop online anytime at liducks.com by clicking the merchandise icon. For more information, please contact our Merchandise and Client Relations Manager at 631-940-3825, extension 110. Children 14 and under can become members of the Bethpage Federal Credit Union Long Island Ducks Kids Club today. Now, kids will receive a unique gift package and take part in a variety of fun activities that come with being a member of the Kids Club. For more information on how to sign your child up, please contact the Community Relations Department at 631-940-3825, extension 102. Quacker Jack, voted by fans as the best Long Island mascot, is now available for appearances at parties and other special events throughout the Long Island community. Please contact the Community Relations Department at 631-940-3825, extension 102, to find out more information and to book an appearance. Once again, thank you for tuning in to the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network. Today's game will begin momentarily. You're tuned in to the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network. Today's Long Island Ducks game broadcast will begin shortly. Every game this season will be broadcast live on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network with high-definition video and audio via Boxcast. Fans can tune into the game on the Ducks' official Facebook page or YouTube channel, as well as the team's official website, liducks.com. Thank you for tuning in, and stand by for complete coverage of today's game. The box office is now open for individual ticket sales. Box office hours are Monday through Friday from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. and Saturdays from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. You can also purchase your tickets by calling 631-940-TIXX, going online to liducks.com, or visiting our mobile app. Season ticket packages and 10-game mini plans are also available. To find out more information and secure your seats, please call 631-940-3825 to speak with someone in our ticket office. Get your business recognized by hundreds of thousands of Long Islanders by taking advantage of the advertising and sponsorship opportunities currently available with the Long Island Ducks. For more information, please call 631-940-3825, extension 106, or check us out on the web at liducks.com. The Ducks offer many packages available for groups with as little as 25 people to as many as 2,000. We offer block seating, pregame and in-game picnics, luxury suites, our exclusive Smoke and Owls party deck, and so much more. In addition, groups have the opportunity to take part in a variety of experiences, such as performing the national anthem or taking the field with the Ducks as the dream team. Group ticket packages are on sale now. For more information on Ducks group outings, please call 631-940-3825 during normal business hours to speak with our group sales department. Looking for official Long Island Ducks merchandise, hard-to-find memorabilia, team apparel, and so much more? Then be sure to check out the Waddle Inn Shop, the official merchandise store of the Ducks. Fans can visit the shop online anytime at liducks.com by clicking the merchandise icon. For more information, please contact our Merchandise and Client Relations Manager at 631-940-3825, extension 110. Children 14 and under can become members of the Bethpage Federal Credit Union Long Island Ducks Kids Club today. Now, kids will receive a unique gift package and take part in a variety of fun activities that come with being a member of the Kids Club. For more information on how to sign your child up, please contact the Community Relations Department at 631-940-3825, extension 102. Quacker Jack, voted by fans as the best Long Island mascot, is now available for appearances at parties and other special events throughout the Long Island community. Please contact the Community Relations Department at 631-940-3825, extension 102, to find out more information and to book an appearance. Once again, thank you for tuning in to the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network. Today's game will begin momentarily.
This is Long Island Ducks baseball.
Justin Davies at the plate, the winning run at third. Crowd going nuts. Swung on, bouncing ball left side, off the mitt, up third baseman Brad Strauss. Here comes Willie Rodriguez. Justin Davies has done it again. The Ducks are one flag away from the championship. Jason Johnson makes the catch. He makes the catch, and the Long Island Ducks have swept the Camden River Sharks. They are the 2004 Atlantic League champions. Going back is Adam Bailey. He settles under it. He makes the catch! Adam Bailey makes the catch! And for a second straight year, the Atlantic League trophy will reside on Long Island. The Ducks are the Atlantic League champions.
Swinging a ground ball, hit toward short, charging in his lines. He fields, throws to first. The comeback is complete. From 2-0 down in the series, the Long Island Ducks have won 3 in a row at home. And for the 5th time in franchise history, they will head to the Atlantic League Championship Series.
And now it's time for the Long Island Ducks pregame show.
Live from Bethpage Ballpark in Central Islip, New York, it's time once again for Long Island Ducks baseball. And tonight it's a double dip of Ducks baseball as they take in Lancaster Barnstormers in a pair of 7-inning contests. Well, hello again, everyone. This is Chris King. We thank you so much for tuning into Ducks baseball tonight around the world at liducks.com, of course on YouTube and Facebook as well, and making us a part of your Friday night entertainment. Well, of course, it is the very first day of summer officially, and summer means baseball. What better way to start summer than with 2 games? That's right, 2 7-inning contests between the Long Island Ducks and the Lancaster Barnstormers. And what big games they are for the flock. Long Island at 32-20 now, tied for the top spot in the Liberty Division with the Somerset Patriots. 18 games to go in the first half, which ends July 7th, so a little over 2 weeks remaining in the first half to try to claim a title, a Liberty Division title, and guarantee themselves a playoff spot come September. The Ducks come in off a 3-4, 7-game road trip. Started well, struggled in the middle, but a nice victory to pull it out last night in Bridgewater, New Jersey. A 6-0 whitewash of the Somerset Patriots. Travis Banwart on the hill. Terrific outing, 6 innings of 2-hit shutout ball with 2 walks and 6 strikeouts. And then the bullpen, 3 innings of 2-hit shutout ball. And the big home runs, Lou Ford and Ray Fuentes go back-to-back in the 5th inning to blow open what was a 3-0 game and lead Long Island to the 6-0 whitewash. So they'll take on a Barnstormers team that is out of it in the opening half. They are 10.5 games back of the first place Sugarland Skeeters in the Freedom Division, and the Stormers have dropped 7 straight games and 10 of their last 12. Ducks have also played very well against Lancaster this year. They won 5 of the 6 meetings between the two teams, and in fact, Long Island has won the last 5 straight games against Lancaster. Our Game 1 pitching matchup, righty Joe Iorio for Long Island against southpaw John Anderson for the Stormers. We'll take a break, and when we come back, we'll hear from the skipper of the Long Island Ducks, Wally Backman.
Hey fans, this is manager Wally Backman, and you're listening to Ducks Baseball on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network.
We asked people across Long Island, what does energy efficiency mean to you?
Energy efficiency? It means finding ways to save a few dollars on my electric bill each month.
PSEG Long Island is introducing smart technologies that let you control just how much energy you use.
To me, it really is important to keep Long Island green so future generations can enjoy our island's beauty.
And we're partnering on renewable sources that will keep Long Island sustainable for generations. Discover all of our energy efficiency programs at psegLINY.com/efficiency.
Take your group out to the ball game this season and enjoy all the fun of Ducks baseball at discounted prices with the picnic area, luxury suites, the Smokin' Owl's party deck, and so much more. Bringing your group to the game will be an unforgettable experience. The Ducks even offer opportunities to sing the national anthem, serve as the Ridgewood Savings Bank color guard, be the Nickalock Dream Team, put on a pregame performance, or shag fly balls during Ducks batting practice. To book your outing today, call 631-940-3825 and ask for the group sales department. Long Island Ducks Baseball. Good times every time.
Chris King back at Bethpage Ballpark before tonight's opener of this doubleheader between the Long Island Ducks and the Lancaster Barnstormers. Again, Ducks just completing a 3-4 7-game road trip. They split a pair of games down in, split 4 games down in High Point, North Carolina against the Rockers, and then dropped 2 of 3 in Bridgewater, New Jersey to the Somerset Patriots. But again, the bookends of the trip were pretty good. They won the first 2 games. They lost the 4 in the middle, and they won last night. So that's where I began my conversation with manager Wally Backman. Was he happy with the bookends, but not what occurred in between? Here's Backman.
It was pretty much that way. You know, they really threw a lot of left-handers against us. We've struggled so far this season against left-handed pitching. So, you know, we were able to make an addition by bringing in Darby Myers, right-handed hitter, and I believe by early next week we'll have another right-handed hitter. So, you know, we've made a few changes. But, yeah, we had a good road trip. I mean, to start, struggled in the middle of it and came back. Van Wert pitched a great game last night for us.
Well, 18 games to go in the first half. Wally, you're dead even with Somerset now. How do you handicap the race for the final 2 weeks?
Well, we're healthy. I like our chances. You know, we're going to make another addition probably this next week. And, you know, with the addition of Darby Myers, it really shores up our right-handed hitting against left-handed pitching. So I like our chances. We just got to take it one day at a time.
What have you seen from this Lancaster team? I know they're struggling coming in, losers of 7 straight.
You know, it's a team that I'm kind of shocked that has struggled the way that they've struggled. You know, I know they went out and got Sanford, leadoff guy that they got. He's a base threat. You know, he's a base stealer. So their lineup, you look at their lineup, they got left-handed hitters, a lot of left-handed hitters. They got power in their lineup. So, you know, I just hope they continue to struggle against us.
What's your philosophy as far as doubleheaders go? Do you like to try to get everybody in? Do you set a Game 2 lineup before Game 1 ends, or what do you do?
No. I never make my second game lineup till the game's before it starts.
So do you base your second game lineup based on what you see in Game 1 sometimes?
Sometimes I do. You know, if somebody's really hot, they need to stay out there and play, and then vice versa as well. So, you know, I never try to ever make my lineup before the game starts or for the second game of a doubleheader ever.
How much does it change your strategy when the game's only 7 innings in length?
Well, the 5th inning's the 7th inning. That's basically how I look at it. So, you know, that's what I look up. You know, if we get 5 good innings out of Joe and we have the lead, we'll go straight to our setup guy and then for our closer.
Well, second game, we're going to see our first look at Kevin McAvoy. What have you seen from him in his first start?
His first start, he did very well. You know, he made one bad pitch, gave up a home run, got a really good slider and a really good breaking ball. And if he throws those for strikes, they're swing and miss pitches.
What about just the strategy of the guys in a doubleheader? What do they need to do between games? What do most baseball players do when that break is only now 20, 25 minutes?
Yeah, there's not a whole lot you can do. Change your shirts and things like that and get ready, grab something to eat real quick, go back out and try to win another game.
Well, Wally, it's the first day of summer. Enjoy the 2 ball games here tonight, and thanks for your time.
Thank you.
Again, that is the first-year skipper of the Long Island Ducks and former New York Met, Wally Backman. Well, the Ducks have taken the field. That means we'll take a break, and when we come back, the starting lineup and the first pitch of our first game here today and tonight. Again, a doubleheader, a pair of 7-inning contests. Straight ahead, we'll bring you all the action here tonight.
Hey, fans, this is pitching coach Ed Lynch, and you're listening to Ducks Baseball on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network.
Going way back is Joe Holden, and he is looking up, and that one is headed to field 5 at Robert Moses. The waves are gnarly, and the Ducks have tied it at 1.
That was another home run for the Ducks. And Duck fans, what's more fun than a home run that helps the Ducks win a game? How about a homer that helps the community win? Chappie's Funeral Home and the Long Island Ducks have once again teamed up for the Chappie's Home Run Challenge. If the Ducks hit 100 homers this season, Chappie's Funeral Home will donate $5,000 to the Quackerjack Foundation. So every time a Ducks hitter goes deep this season, watch for the Chappie's Challenge home run count on the scoreboard. And if we reach 100, we're all a winner. Chappie's Funeral Home, where caring for others is a family tradition.
Get enough of the Long Island Ducks? Well, now you can get even more inside info on your favorite hometown team through Facebook and Twitter. The Ducks are constantly updating fans through social media with scores, transactions, ballpark promotions, and much more. You can even win great prizes. All you'll need to do is make a free account on Facebook and Twitter, and then visit us at facebook.com/LIDucks and twitter.com/LIDucks. Think you're Long Island's biggest Ducks fan? Get connected now.
Oh, great job by the youngsters from the Bay Elementary School. Their chorus with our national anthem tonight. Over at third base is Troop 43, and you see the Dream Teamers out there. Tons of them on the field next to their heroes, the Long Island Ducks. They are from the Long Beach Little League. So again, the first of a doubleheader here today and tonight between the Long Island Ducks and the Lancaster Barnstormers. And here's the starting lineup for the visiting Stormers as managed by Ross Peoples. Again, they come in 18-32 on the season. Right now, third in the Freedom Division, 10.5 games back of the first place Sugarland Skeeters, and Lancaster has dropped 7 straight and 10 of their last 12 games. The speedster, Darian Sanford, leads it off in center field. Michael Martinez, the 2 men at short. Dan Gamach, the second baseman, bats third, and their cleanup hitter is the right fielder, Caleb Gindel. Joe Turdoslavich is the DH and 5-hitter. Casey Hobson at first base swings 6th. Batting 7th, their hitting coach, Josh Bell. He'll play third base. Parker Morin will catch and bat 8th, and hitting 9th and playing left field, it's Greg Golson. All of that in support of the left-hander, John Anderson, who is 4-3 on the year with a 5.17 earned run average. For Wally Backman's Long Island Ducks, again, they are tied for first atop the Liberty Division, identical record with the Somerset Patriots at 32-20. They will have Ray Fuentes lead it off in center field. Steve Lombardozzi, the 2-man at third. L.J. Mazzilli plays second base and hits third. And in right field and batting cleanup, it's Kirk Neuenhuis. Lou Ford will DH and bat 5th. David Washington at first base hits 6th. Darby Myers, the newcomer, makes his home debut in left field batting 7th. Ramon Cabrera will bat 8th and catch, and playing shortstop and batting 9th, Vladimir Frias. And right now on the hill going through his warm-ups, the 27-year-old right-hander from Nokomis, Florida, 6 foot tall, 185-pound Joe Iorio, who is making his 16th appearance of the year and his 6th start, a perfect 3-0 record and a tidy 2.18 ERA for Joe Iorio. So again, the first of 2 games because these teams were rained out on May 29th. So that is why we are playing a doubleheader tonight. Both games 7 innings in length. So just about set to get the first one underway. First day of summer. What would you rather have than 2 Duck games tonight? Not just one, but a pair. And again, getting ready is Darian Sanford, the switch-hitting center fielder, in from the left against the righty Joe Iorio, who's ready to start this double dip. And a bunt attempt and a beauty. Iorio fields, underhands the first, but he got him. So big first out to keep Sanford off the base paths on the bunt.
Shortstop, number 1, Michael Martinez.
So 1 pitch, 1 out. And here's Michael Martinez, the switch-hitting shortstop and 2-man. He'll bat from the left side as well. In fact, the only hitter Joe Iorio should see from the right is their 9-man, Greg Golson. They have 4 switch hitters and 4 lefties in the top 8 of the lineup, and then the righty is Golson. Of course, all the switch hitters will hit lefty against the righty Iorio. First pitch here is in there for strike 1. So 6:05, the first pitch of our first game. Again, we'll have a 7-inning game, about a 20-minute break in between, and then another 7-inning game to follow. 0-1 to Martinez is a backdoor breaker that misses away, 1-1. So 75 degrees, sunshine, blue skies, couple of puffy clouds up beyond the outfield walls, and right now a strong breeze pushing across from left towards right field. 1-1. is a backdoor curve again. This time in for a strike, says home plate umpire Warren Nicholson. He's joined by Anthony Inzero at first and Fred DeJesus at third. And it's just so nice to see the sun, to have the humidity finally gone. It has been a horrible week weather-wise all across Long Island. It's rained every single day this entire week and did so this morning as well here. 1-2 down and away, and that'll even it up on Michael Martinez, who's hitting .293, 3 homers, and 22 runs batted in. So, again, it seems like every day, every night, the rain just wouldn't let up for an entire week. But you know what? Forecast gorgeous now for the rest of tonight. Absolutely beautiful Saturday and Sunday, and the Barnstormers will be here tomorrow for a 6:35 game, and then Sunday for the 1:35 finale with a bunch of great promotions as well. So come on out. I know for many youngsters, school has ended. For many others, they've got maybe 1 or 2 more finals Monday or Tuesday next week, and then it's wrapped up. 2-2 here is popped up. Foul territory. Back behind home is the catcher, Ramon Cabrera, and basket style, he makes the catch for the second out. Well, behind Joe Iorio tonight, he's got David Washington at first base, L.J. Mazzilli at second, Vladimir Frias, the shortstop, and Steve Lombardozzi at third. The newcomer, Darby Myers, is in left field, Ray Fuentes in center, and Kirk Neuenhuis around in right. So 2 up and 2 down, and here's Dan Gamache, the left-swinging second baseman and 3-man for the Lancaster Barnstormers. Again, it has been a rough go for the Barnstormers all year long. They come in 14 games under 500. And there's a strike. Last night, they lost 8-2 down in High Point, North Carolina to the Rockers. They were swept in that 3-game series. Prior to that, something happened to them at home that had never happened to them before. They were swept by the York Revolution at home in a 4-game series. This one misses outside, 1-1. Again, that is a fierce rivalry that's going back many, many, many years in Pennsylvania between York and Lancaster. They call it the War of the Roses. And again, to have York come in and win all 4 games in a series in Lancaster, that had never happened before. And you put it together, it's a 7-game losing streak. This one lifted in the air, shallow left. The shortstop, Frias, going back, will make the catch. And that'll do it as the Stormers go in order. So the Ducks just retired Lancaster 1-2-3, making this another PSEG Long Island energy efficient inning. With energy efficiency programs from PSEG Long Island, saving on your electric bill is also as easy as 1, 2, 3. Visit PSEGLINY.com/save money. It's just one more way PSEG Long Island is making things work for you. Middle of the first inning tonight at Bethpage Ballpark in Central Islip, New York. It's the Lancaster Barnstormers 0 and the Long Island Ducks coming to bat.
Hey fans, this is infielder Steve Lombardozzi, and you're listening to Ducks Baseball on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network.
We asked people across Long Island, what does energy efficiency mean to you?
Energy efficiency? It means finding ways to save a few dollars on my electric bill each month.
PSEG Long Island is introducing smart technologies that let you control just how much energy you use.
To me, it really is important to keep Long Island green so future generations can enjoy our island's beauty.
And we're partnering on renewable sources that will keep Long Island sustainable for generations. Discover all of our energy efficiency programs at psegLINY.com/efficiency.
Well, fans, the 20th anniversary season of Ducks Baseball is presented by Good Samaritan Hospital Medical Center, a member of Catholic Health Services of Long Island. They are at the heart of health. Well, a scoreless game heads to the last of the first. Defensively tonight for the visitors, they have Casey Hobson at first base, Dan Gamache at second, Michael Martinez, the shortstop, and Josh Bell at third. Greg Golson's in left, Darian Sanford in center, Caleb Gindel in right, and the battery mates tonight, Parker Morin will catch. And on the mound right now, going through his warm-ups, the 30-year-old left-hander from Tampa, Florida, 6'2", 225-pound John Anderson, who makes his 14th appearance of the season and his 9th start. Overall record of 4-3 and a 5.17 ERA for John Anderson, the southpaw. Starting up against him for Long Island, their leadoff man and center fielder from the left side, it's Ray Fuentes to dig in here. Fuentes hitting .259, 5 homers, 15 runs batted in.
Leading off the Long Island Ducks, center fielder, number 15, Ray Fuentes.
Last night, the Ducks in Bridgewater, New Jersey, salvaged the finale of a 3-game set against the Somerset Patriots with a 6-0 victory, and Lou Ford and Ray Fuentes went back-to-back homers in the 5th inning to blow it open. So Fuentes here takes a strike. Again, it was 3-0. Ducks had scored 3 in the top of the 4th, but in that 5th inning, Ford a 2-run shot. In the very next pitch, Fuentes a solo blast. So 3-0 game becomes 6-0, and here he stays hot, ripping it on the chalk and down the right field line into the corner. He will cruise into second with a leadoff double. So a good start for Long Island here.
Now batting, the PC Richmond Sun whistle player of the game, third baseman, number 2, Steve Lombardozzi.
So here's the switch-hitting third baseman and 2-man, batting from the right against the southpaw Anderson. It's Steve Lombardozzi. Second best average on the flock at .287. He's got a pair of homers, and he's tied for third on the team, having driven in 24 runs. So again, Ducks trying to jump on top here after the Stormers went down in order in the top of the inning. And they've got Fuentes at second in scoring position with nobody out for Lombardozzi. Anderson's pitch is just outside for ball 1. No major league experience for John Anderson, the highest level AAA. And he spent all 8 years of his affiliated career in the Blue Jays organization. 1-0 is lifted foul over the screen behind home plate, 1-1. Anderson's third year with the Barnstormers, third year in the Atlantic League, and his 11th year of pro ball. He started back in 2008. He was a Blue Jays 28th round pick in the 2008 draft out of Shabbat College out in California. Again, a native of Tampa, Florida, is John Anderson. The 1-1 curveball, and unable to connect was Lombardozzi as he cut through it. It's 1-2. So again, the Ducks coming off a 3-4 7-game road trip. Tonight start a 7-game homestand. Got 4 here against the Barnstormers. And then in next 3 against the New Britain Bees after a day off on Monday. This one's foul back, and the count holds at 1-2 on Lombardozzi. So the Ducks absolutely have to, you would think, try to take 3 of 4 from this Barnstormer team that is just reeling coming in. Again, losers of 7 straight and only 2 wins in their last dozen games. Here Anderson steps off, trying to bring Fuentes back to second. And the problem, quite simply, has been pitching. They have given up 49 runs against in the 7 consecutive losses. So they are averaging, giving up 7 runs per game throughout the losing streak. 1-2 here, just misses in. Good eye there by Lombardozzi to lay off it and bring the count even at 2-2. And again, they are last in the Atlantic League in team ERA at exactly 5.00, the only team in the league that's at 5 or above. 2-2. Ooh, he waved over it there, down in the dirt. And that's a strikeout for Anderson. And first out here in the last of the first. So 1 away, and here's the right-swinging second baseman and 3-hitter for Long Island, L.J. Mazzilli. Yes, the son of Lee Mazzilli, former New York Met and briefly a New York Yankee as well. L.J. having a nice season. The Ducks leading hitter at .313 coming in. 3 homers, 24 runs batted in. First pitch to him. Swing and a miss as he couldn't catch up to that belt-high heat. 0-1. Again, both Mazzillis, the elder and the younger, are actually Lee Lewis Mazzilli. So you could call him Lee Mazzilli. I think I might have done it a couple of times, but he is Lee Mazzilli. So LJ, I think the J is just junior. He's Lee Jr. A 1 here, bounced down the right field line, but foul. Oh boy, if he sneaks that inside the bag. Ray Fuentes already over at third base. He could have walked home. And instead, just a foul ball. And quickly now, Mazzilli down 0-2. Bottom of the first, no score in our game. Again, first of a twin bill here tonight. I mentioned the Ducks have dominated the Barnstormers in the season series. Long Island's won 5 of 6, and the last 5 in a row, last 5 straight meetings against Lancaster. Fuentes goes. The 0-2 on the ground is short. Grabbing it there is Martinez, and now falling down in foul territory is Fuentes as he lost his footing, and he is tagged out by the third baseman, Josh Bell. So he just flat out lost his footing in the grass, and smart play by Martinez, who was alert enough to take a look at him, because they had no chance to get him at third. He was running on the pitch. And they do get him off the bases here on a fielder's choice that goes down 6-5. So tough break for Fuentes, who would have been there with 2 away had they got Mazzilli at first. Instead, it's Mazzilli at first with 2 outs now for Kirk Neuenhuis, the cleanup man and left swinger from the right, playing right field tonight. Puts it in the air to deep right. Gindel going back at the track, looking up, and that ball is gone! A 2-run homer to right for Kirk Neuenhuis, his 9th of the season, and that gives the Ducks an early 2-0 lead here in the last of the first. Steps on third, gets the high five from Wally Backman, makes his way to the plate. Neuenhuis will get the high five from L.J. Mazzilli, who scored before him, and Kirk's clout makes it 2-0 Flock.
Designated hitter, number 20.
So that certainly eases the sting a bit of Fuentes being caught off third base as he rounded it, falling on the grass. And doesn't matter where he was, as long as you had a base runner on, which the Ducks did in Mazzilli at first. Neuenhuis with the homer with a man on base, you're going to get those 2 runs anyway. So 2-0 Long Island, 4 batters in. And here's Lou Ford, the DH and 5-hitter from the right side. The Ducks hitting coach as well. We mentioned the Barnstormers have their hitting coach in the lineup as well. He is Josh Bell tonight. So a couple of player coaches, and Lou here couldn't hold up at strike 1 on the outer edge there after taking ball 1. So again for Neuenhuis, 9th homer on the year, RBIs 30 and 31. He's second on the Ducks in both categories. Here a swing and a miss by Lou, and he's down 1-2. I mentioned Lou with a homer last night, just his second of the year, as he takes inside here. Anderson was a step toward the dugout, thinking it was going to be strike 3, but no. So just Lou's second homer last night. 2-run blast in the 5th that made it a 5-0 game. And they both come on the road this year. No homers at home yet for Lou, who these days calls Central Islip his home, right where the ballpark is. Lou's other homer was June 4th in New Britain, Connecticut against the Bees. So full count now on Ford as Anderson comes set. And the lefty's payoff. Tap foul off the foot, I believe, of Ford. And we'll do it all over again. So for Long Island, their 53rd home run of the season. If the Ducks hit 100 home runs this year, they've met the Chappie's Home Run Challenge, and Chappie's Funeral Homes will donate $5,000 to the Quacker Jack Foundation. So 2 dingers last night, an early one here tonight. Payoff is lifted in a left. Golson coming on hard, won't get there. It falls in front of him. He'll take it on a couple of hops, so Lou keeps the inning alive with a 2-out single.
First baseman, number 30, David Washington.
So here is David Washington, the 6-hitter and left-swinging first baseman for Long Island. We mentioned Neuenhuis was second on the team in homers and ribbies. The guy he's second to is at the plate, the team leader, David Washington. First pitch to him is down and away for ball 1. Washington batting .267, 16 homers, not only leads the Ducks, that leads the entire Atlantic League. And the 38 runs batted in, best on the flock and second best in the 8-team Atlantic League. So Lou Ford walks his lead at first, just shy of the cutout with 2 away. And the 1-0 Washington is a fastball strike on the outer edge, 1-1. David's been in a bit of a drought, though, certainly. Just 1 home run in his last 12 games. That's it. Still hasn't been caught, though. York's Telvin Nash is 1 back for the league lead in homers. He's got 15. Here a breaking ball in, 1-2, but when David was hot the last time the homestand began, he homered early in the homestand and had 7 homers in the last 7 games. Well, since then, it's just a single homer in the last dozen contests. 1-2 in the dirt, good block by Morin. Lou Ford stays right where he is at first. So we'll see if the home cooking helps out David Washington, who's actually hit more home runs this year on the road than he has here at home. 2-0 Ducks in their half of the first. They've put together a single, a double, and a homer against Anderson. So Washington runs very well. He could get the 3-bagger here. They could hit for the cycle in the very first inning. 2-2. Bends down and away. And for the second straight batter, Anderson has gone full. So that means Lou Ford gets the run free at first base on a full count pitch with 2 men away. Washington ready as Anderson comes set away from the letters. And the 3-2. Swing and a miss. He pulled a string on him. And on his second strikeout, he does retire the side. But not before the Ducks put up 2 runs on 3 hits and leave 1. Kirk Neuenhuis, his 9th of the year, has Long Island on top 2-0 as we head to the second here in CI.
Hey fans, this is pitcher Rob Rogers, and you're listening to Ducks Baseball on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network.
Oh, I love it. The color of my new Nicolot patio is so vibrant. It's unlike anything I've ever seen.
You're welcome. I'm just going to go finish that Nicolot walkway now.
Make your pavers vivid Nicolot pavers. The best-looking, most vibrant pavers with the most 3-color blends in the industry. Featuring Nicolot's exclusive paver shield and color blending technology. With color throughout and guaranteed not to fade. Live life in color with Nicolot. Visit Nicolot.com.
Pave your way. Hey kids, are you looking for even more fun when you come out to a Long Island Ducks game? Then be sure to head on over to the brand new Ducks Fun Zone. It's located on the main concourse down the right field line. There you'll find 3 brand new inflatables, including the Duck Tail Slide, the Bounce House, and an obstacle course. Enjoy unlimited access to all 3 inflatables for just $5 every game. That's the Long Island Ducks Fun Zone, open during all home games at Bethpage Ballpark.
The Ducks Health Report is brought to you by Island Shore Physical Therapy, the official therapist of the Long Island Ducks. Only injury to tell you about is to southpaw reliever Alex Katz. He is on the DL with a forearm strain and will be out 7 to 10 days. Otherwise, everybody healthy. And that discussion you see on the mound right now is not about the health of Joe Iorio. He had a problem the minute he went out there. The conditions on the mound, I believe, on the landing area. So Wally Backman out there surrounded by the 3 umpires and the Ducks president and general manager Michael Pfaff making his way out as well. So while they took a look at that, we will remind you that we talked about it earlier. Today, officially the first day of summer. Now, Newsday is documenting it by using the hashtag DayInTheLifeLI. Again, hashtag DayInTheLifeLI, and they are asking you to participate. So take a photo or a video while you're here at the ballpark, use the hashtag, and post it to Instagram, and you may be featured on Newsday's Instagram or website. Go Ducks. So again, that hashtag DayInTheLifeLI. DayInTheLifeLI for Long Island. Put the hashtag in front of it there. And again, have some fun with it. Take your pictures here at the ballpark, send them along, and you could end up being on Newsday's Instagram account or their website as well. And we thank everybody over at Newsday for cluing us into that. So Ducks with a 2-0 lead as we go to inning number 2. And now a groundskeeper being called out. Take a look at it. So they may have to bring out some of that turfus to build up the landing spot a bit. I believe that was the problem that Joe Iorio was having. The minute he went out there, he knew something wasn't right and immediately alerted home plate umpire Warren Nicholson. So Joe's going to stay warm there. He decides he's going to have a little catch with L.J. Mazzilli, the second baseman, to stay loose. And they'll try to get the situation rectified as quickly as possible, as here comes that, looks like a bucket of dirt or turfus, that agent that's usually used when the grounds are wet and you want to soak up some of that moisture. So Wally Backman and Mike Pfaff make their way off the mound area, head back to the home dugout on the first base side, and now they pour out that turfus there, try to get it to the liking of Joe Iorio. So we mentioned Joe making his 16th appearance of the year and his 6th start. Perfect record of 3-0 and an outstanding 2.18 ERA. His overall line on the year, 41 1/3 innings of work. He's allowed 39 hits. He's walked 9 and struck out 26. So he's nearly 3-1 in that strikeout to walk ratio. Opponents are batting .253 against Joe Iorio, the 27-year-old right-hander from Nokomis, Florida, in his first year with the Ducks, first year in the Atlantic League, and his 5th year of pro ball. He was never drafted or signed by an affiliated team, played his college baseball at Barry University and the University of North Florida. And again, no affiliated ball in the career of Joe Iorio. All of it prior to this year with the Ducks in the Frontier League. 4 years there. playing for Washington, Southern Illinois, and River City. So, again, coming off an all-star season in the Frontier League is Joe Iorio, where he was 5-1 with an outstanding 1.46 earned run average. So it looks like they have the mound to the liking of Joe Iorio, who has been unbelievable at home this year. We mentioned he started out the season as a reliever, worked 10 times there out of the bullpen, and was so good the Ducks transitioned him to a starter, where he's worked 5 times. But in his 6 games at home, 2 of those starts, 4 times in relief, no record, but an outstanding 1.65 earned run average. So he is looking for his first win at home. That's one thing he still hasn't put together. And he got off to a good start by sitting down the Barnstormers 1-2-3 in their half of the opening inning. So the mound is all set. And here's the cleanup man and right fielder. From the left side, it's Caleb Gindel for the Barnstormers to start the second with the Ducks up 2-0. So Iorio ready from the third base side of the rubber. And his first pitch down and in. Ball 1 to Gindel, who's Lancaster's second leading hitter with a .306 average. He's got 8 homers, and he leads the league in runs batted in with 42. There's a changeup away from Iorio, and it's quickly 2-0 on Gindel. Iorio stares into Cabrera. And the 2-0 is on the ground. Mazzilli knocks it down, pops back up, fires the first, grabbed there low by Washington, and they got him. What a play by L.J. Mazzilli to take a hit away from Caleb Gindel. So that'll bring up Joe Turdoslavich, the designated hitter and 5-man.
Designated hitter, number 10, Joe Turdoslavich.
He's a switch hitter, batting left here against the righty Iorio. Turdoslavich, 10th best average in the Atlantic League at .292, 8 homers, and he's tied for 4th in the league with 35 runs batted in. There's a backdoor curve that missed for ball 1, and if you heard Wally Backman in our pregame show, he said he's very surprised the Barnstormers are where they are because he likes their ability to hit the ball, their power, and again, to have such a frustrating first half as this slices away down out of play, left field line for a strike. He's just shocked, as I think most people are, that they are kind of where almost the entire Freedom Division is, with the exception of the defending Atlantic League champion, Sugarland Skeeters. Again, the Skeeters are atop the division at 31-24, but every other team in the division is well under 500. 1-1 is low and in for ball 2. York Revolution are in second place, but they're 9 games under 500. Barnstormers in third, they're 14 games under 500. And the Blue Crabs are last in the division, they're 18 games under 500. 2-1 here is hit deep to right center field. The right fielder Neuenhuis going over near the track, at the wall, looking up, and that ball is gone. A solo shot to right center for Joe Turdoslavich, his 9th of the season, and that cuts the Ducks' lead in half. It's a 2-1 game. So what a blast. Neuenhuis doing all he could, but all he could end up doing is watching as it sailed over the wall for the, again, 9th home run of the year for Turdoslavich and the 40th of the season for the Lancaster Barnstormers. They don't actually hit too many home runs. Only the Patriots have hit less homers, but Somerset's hit 22 on the season, which is incredible for a team that's played 52 games. So Turdoslavich takes it out. Again, homer number 9, RBI number 36. And each team with an early homer here, as the Ducks got one in the very first inning off the bat of Kirk Neuenhuis, a 2-run shot. So here's K.C. Hobson, the first baseman and 6-man from the left side. A ball and a strike now on him from Joe Iorio. And both homers were the 9th for those respective players, Turdoslavich and Neuenhuis. That's a lot of letters, Turdoslavich and Neuenhuis. If I can get through those names a couple of times tonight, I'll be doing all right. It's ball 2 now to Hobson, a count of 2-1. KC hitting .228. He was the team leader in homers, coming in with 9, but Turdoslavich has now tied him. And he pops this one up out of play down the right field line. 2-2. 31 runs batted in for Hobson. That's 4th on the team.
So 9 homers for Hobson, 9 for Trdoslavich, and that has them both tied for 8th in the Atlantic League. 2-2 here is in the air to center field. Going back and now in is Fuentes, and he just does get there. So a little misjudgment by Ray. Those are the hardest ones, hit right at you. But he quickly corrected it and made the grab for the second out. So nobody on, 2 down. And here's the hitting coach and third baseman, 7th in the lineup. Switch hitting Josh Bell. Bell hitting .206, just 1 homer this year, and 10 knocked in. Now wide open stance from the left. Iorio's offering. Tied him up inside. It's strike 1. So 2-1 our score here in the visitors' second. All the runs so far coming on the long balls. Oh, 1. Up and in. 1-1. And the Ducks with a homer tonight. 53 on the year. That's 3rd best in the Atlantic League. And now 13 more than these Barnstormers. 1-1. Breaking ball strike. 1-2 on Bell. So Barnstormers, good mix of players who've been here for several years and a bunch of new faces as well. And this is their 15th anniversary season. 1-2 misses up and away. So again, the Ducks are celebrating their 20th anniversary season. They started back in 2000. Barnstormers celebrating their 15th as they started 5 years later. Started in 2005, won their first championship the next year in 2006. This one's popped up a mile high on the infield right side. Second baseman L.J. Mazzilli with a call and the catch, and the side retired. But the Stormers do get a run on a hit. Joe Trdoslavic's 9th home run of the season. A solo shot to right center has the visitors on the board. Lancaster trails Long Island 2-1 as we head to the last of the second.
Hey fans, this is infielder David Washington, and you're listening to Ducks Baseball on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network.
Hey, Ducks fans, the official hotel of the Long Island Ducks is the Radisson Hotel, Hauppauge, Long Island. It's centrally located on the north shore of Long Island and offers a home away from home for both business and leisure guests. The Radisson Hotel, Hauppauge, Long Island features an indoor pool, 24-hour business center, a fitness center, and complimentary Wi-Fi in all guest rooms. Enjoy the contemporary American cuisine at the Fountain Grill restaurant or grab a quick bite to eat at Cafe Pronto. And best of all, it's only minutes away from Bethpage Ballpark. The Radisson Hotel, Hauppauge, Long Island, the official hotel of the Long Island Ducks. Call 631-231-1100 today. That's 631-231-1100.
Baseball fans, the Long Island Ducks mobile app has officially arrived. Powered by Clear Vision Apps, it's your one-stop shop for all things Ducks baseball. Buy tickets straight from your mobile device. Receive game status updates with push notifications. Check out up-to-the-minute news and scores and interact with the Ducks on social media. Best of all, it's free. Download the Ducks mobile app today by visiting the App Store on your Apple-powered device or Google Play on your Android-powered device. The Long Island Ducks mobile app, with you wherever you flock to.
Well, Caleb Gindel of the Lancaster Barnstormers was our 10th batter of tonight's game. Did you know you could join Planet Fitness for as low as $10 a month? Visit planetfitness.com today to find your nearest club and learn more.
Left fielder, number 49, Darby Myers.
So we go to the last of the second. Ducks with a 2-1 lead, and here's the newcomer, Darby Myers, the left fielder and 7-man from the right side in his home debut, just signed by the Ducks last night in Bridgewater, New Jersey. Goes after the first pitch and fouls it straight back upstairs. 0-1 on Myers, a 30-year-old from Beverly Hills, California. No major league experience, but did get as high as AAA in the Orioles organization last year and in the Angels organization back in 2015. And he had what we sometimes call the shopping cart deal. It wasn't a trade between the Ducks and the Patriots last night, but Somerset released him and the Ducks signed him. So here he fouls one in the glove of Morin for strike 2, but sometimes that's referred to a shopping cart trade when a player is traded between two teams that happen to be playing each other. It goes back to, I mean, I've heard it a bunch of. Rangers had a legendary shopping cart trade many years ago in the National Hockey League where Again, you traded from one team to the other. Those two teams are playing each other, so you basically load up a shopping cart with all your stuff and wheel it from one clubhouse to the other. So I don't know if Darby Myers used the shopping cart last night, but did a pretty good job as he fouls one away here. In his Ducks debut last night, Darby went 2 for 4 with a pair of singles and scored a run in the Ducks' 6-0 whitewash of the Barnstormers. So straight from Somerset and the Patriots to the Ducks here on Long Island's Darby Myers. 0-2 is down low. 1-2 now on the Ducks' left fielder tonight and 7-hitter. Wearing that number 49 in from the right side against the lefty John Anderson, who gave up 2 runs on 3 hits in the opening inning. 1-2, he waited on it and put it in the air to left. Going back is Golson, the wind pushing it a little, and keeps it in for him for the first down.
Catcher, number 38, Ramon Cabrera.
So 1 away. Here's the 8-man and catcher, switch hitting Ramon Cabrera in from the right against the lefty Anderson. Cabrera hitting .220, a pair of homers, 8 runs batted in. So we talk about this road trip the Ducks just wrapped up. It was 4 games down in High Point, North Carolina against the Rockers. There's a backdoor curve for a strike. They won the first 2, then lost the next 2. Then went to Bridgewater, New Jersey to take on the Somerset Patriots Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. They dropped the first 2 games there before winning last night. 0-1 is up and away. And when they lost Wednesday night's game 4-1, they actually fell out of first place, the Ducks did, for the first time since May 23rd. So they'd been in first place for nearly a month solid. But the Patriots started that series 1 game back of the first place Ducks, who had the top spot in the Liberty. Somerset beat Long Island on Tuesday night. They drew even. Somerset beat them Wednesday night. Pats took the top spot. And Ducks tied Somerset with a win last night. So both teams right now identical records of 32-20. And remember, the first half winner in each division is guaranteed a playoff spot come September. So 18 games to go for both clubs. Just a little over 2 weeks remain. A 3-1 here to Cabrera. And that hit back through the middle and through the legs of pitcher John Anderson. Little 5-hole action there, to use a hockey term. And Ramon Cabrera, a 1-out runner for the Flock.
Number 1, Vladimir Frias.
So 1 on, 1 out. Here is Vladimir Frias, the 9-man and shortstop switch hitter, batting right against the lefty Anderson. And now after Joe Iorio had an issue with the front of the mound, looks like Anderson may have a problem with the back of it. So the umpire, Warren Nicholson, and the Stormers catcher, Parker Morin, go out to take a look. But everything appears to be okay. And let's see what Frias can do here for Long Island. Vladimir batting .206, 1 homer, 5 runs batted in. 1 on, 1 out for him. Ducks trying to add to a 2-1 lead here in the home second. And that a nice curve for a strike from Anderson. His overall numbers this year, 13 games, 8 of those starts, 5 times he's worked in relief. 4-3 record and a 5.17 ERA. 0-1. Bounced towards second. Gamache to Martinez for 1, on to first, and they say in time. So Vladimir Frias wraps into an inning-ending 4-6-3 double play. For Long Island, no runs a hit, nobody left on the twin killing. We're through 2 on Long Island. The Ducks lead the Stormers 2-1.
Hey fans, this is pitcher Jake Fisher, and you're listening to Ducks Baseball on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network. Go Ducks.
We asked people across Long Island, what does energy efficiency mean to you?
Energy efficiency? It means finding ways to save a few dollars on my electric bill each month.
PSEG Long Island is introducing smart technologies that let you control just how much energy you use.
To me, it really is important to keep Long Island green so future generations can enjoy our island's beauty.
And we're partnering on renewable sources that will keep Long Island sustainable for generations. Discover all of our energy efficiency programs at psegLINY.com/efficiency.
Take your group out to the ball game this season and enjoy all the fun of Ducks baseball at discounted prices with the picnic area, luxury suites, the Smokin' Owl's party deck, and so much more. Bringing your group to the game will be an unforgettable experience. The Ducks even offer opportunities to sing the national anthem, serve as the Ridgewood Savings Bank color guard, be the Nicolak Dream Team, put on a pregame performance, or shag fly balls during Ducks batting practice. To book your outing today, call 631-940-3825 and ask for the group sales department. Long Island Ducks Baseball. Good times every time.
Ducks with a 2-1 lead as we go to the third inning. Last night in the Atlantic League, we told you the Ducks were in Somerset County, New Jersey. They blanked the Patriots 4-0. That snapped the Ducks' 4-game losing streak. First time all year. Long Island had dropped 4 straight games, and that broke the Patriots' 5-game winning streak. These Barnstormers were down in High Point, North Carolina, where they fell 8-2 to the Rockers. Rockers have won 5 straight. Barnstormers have dropped 7 in a row. In New Britain, Connecticut, the Blue Crabs went in. They won it 8-7 over the Bees. And in York, Pennsylvania last night, the Revs over the Sugarland Skeeters. 8-6 was the final there. Of course, we'll keep you up to date on all tonight's Atlantic League action. Mets and Yankees both with games as well to tell you about. Mets had a day game at Wrigley. Yankees in action tonight in the Bronx against the Stros. Well, a 2-1 game in favor of the Ducks goes to the third. And here's the 8-hitter for Lancaster. Parker Morin taking strike one from righty Joe Iorio. Morin, the catcher, an 8-man, swings from the left side. On the year, hitting .293, fifth best average on Lancaster, a homer, and 8 runs batted in. Another strike from Iorio, who's quickly out in front, 0-2. So again, it was so big for the Ducks to win that finale last night over in Bridgewater, New Jersey. 0-2 tried to backdoor him with some breaking stuff, but missed away. And you're going to see a lot of that from Joe Iorio. Wally Backman has told me the key for him is with all these lefties, 8 out of 9 in the lineup, he's got to work the backdoor curve and that little fadeaway changeup as well. And this one slapped away down the left field line by Morin. Count 1-2. So again, the Ducks snapped a 4-game losing streak, stopped Somerset's 5-game winning streak, and pulled back into a first-place tie atop the Liberty Division. Didn't want to get swept by the Pats. Would have lost 5 in a row, come home 2 games out of first. This one on the ground and through the left side into left field. So just the second hit of the game for the Stormers, and the tying run aboard here to lead off their half of the third.
Number 16, Greg Golson.
So this is the only man who's yet to hit in the game, the 9-man and left fielder, and again the only righty batter that Joe Iorio will see. He's got 4 lefties and 4 switch hitters in the top 8 positions, does Ross Peoples, the skipper of these Barnstormers. So here's Golson, a 200 hitter, a homer, and 6 runs batted in. Morin on at first has not attempted a stolen base this year. Bunt shown here and drawn back by Golson. Pitch missed for ball 1. So we mentioned Ducks and Somerset tied for first atop the Liberty. Both teams with 18 games remaining in the first half. 1-0 is foul back, 1-1, and they only have one more series between them in the first half. That'll be next weekend, next Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, again in Bridgewater, New Jersey. And once those teams finish that series, they'll have one more week to battle it out before the first half comes to an end on July the 7th. 1-1 is foul back again. The interesting wrinkle there, though, is the Ducks technically have one first half game that will be made up in the second half. And it's against these Barnstormers, because the last time Lancaster was here, they were supposed to play a 4-game series, May 27th, 28th, 29th, and 30th. They got the first 2 games in, but the next 2 games were rained out. Throw over, and diving back in is Morin. So tonight is the makeup from the May 29th rain out, but the only other place to put the makeup from the May 30th rain out is in the second half. That's July 19th, also a Friday night. Also be a pair of 7-inning games and a doubleheader. Here, a very late decision to swing and miss by Golson, and that gives Iorio his first strikeout of the night, 1 gone. So even though the Ducks have 18 games remaining in the first half, they'll play 17 of those before July 7th comes around. Again, July 7th, the final day of the first half. And then they will have one more makeup game against these Barnstormers in the second half, very early on. Just their 7th game of the second half on July the 19th here, a Friday night against the Barnstormers. Here, back to the top of the order for Sanford, who slaps it down the left field line foul. Darby Myers couldn't get there. And it's strike 1 on Sanford, who tried to bunt his way on to open the game and put it between the mound and first, but Joe Iorio, the pitcher, did a great job of getting to it and quickly underhanding it first. I want to keep Sanford off the base paths. 19 stolen bases. That's second most in the Atlantic League. He's only been caught 4 times. Does have a man on in front of him in Parker Morin, a 1-out runner. So 2-1 Ducks here in the top of the third. 0-1 now on Sanford. And that one lined over the leaping glove of L.J. Mazzilli at second. Stopping at second is Morin. And the Barnstormers now in business here with a tying run at second, the go-ahead run at first.
Number 1, Michael Martinez.
So good news for the Ducks, though, that, again, Sanford has somebody in front of him on the base pass, Parker Morin. Morin hasn't attempted a stolen base this year, so that'll stop his running game dead in the tracks. And here's Michael Martinez, the 2-man and shortstop who fouled out to the catcher Ramon Cabrera back in the opening inning. Slap foul out of play down the left field line, 0-1. So again, that's that one little interesting twist to the first half race between the Ducks and the Patriots. That could come down to that July 19th first game of a doubleheader on a Friday night here into the second half that counts in the first half. There's a change-up strike. It's 0-2. So, but you really expect it to come down to the final week of the season unless the Ducks tear off a run, Somerset tears off a run, somebody sweeps somebody in that series next weekend in New Jersey. It's going to come down to the wire like it seemingly always does. Iorio misses down and away with ball 1 now on Martinez. And the Ducks and Patriots have met in the opening round of the Atlantic League playoffs the last 4 straight years. Ducks have knocked off Somerset the last 3 straight seasons in the playoffs. 1-2 here, tomahawked high up in the air but foul, third base side. Well, this is going to be fun to watch. Again, hard to believe the first half comes to an end 2 weeks from Sunday. So you got 2 weeks and 2 days to go in the opening half. Each half of this year's Atlantic League schedule, 70 games per half for a 140-game season. 1-2 is outside. 2-2 now on Martinez. 2 on for the Stormers with only 1 out here in their half of the third. Two. Swing and a miss. Another strikeout for Iorio, second of the inning and second of the game, 2 away.
Now batting, second baseman, number 21, Dan Gamache.
So here is Dan Gamache, the second baseman, popped out to short in the opening inning. And what a season he's having. Again, a .319 average to lead Lancaster, and that's the 4th best average in the Atlantic League. He is all over the leaderboard in a couple other categories, and red hot as well coming in. First pitch to him is strike 1. Gamache tied for the league lead in runs scored with 38, leads the league with 21 doubles. Third in extra base hits, has 26 of those, and third in on-base percentage at nearly 400. .395 is his on-base percentage. 0-1 on the ground to third, played there by Lombardozzi, who will step on third and get the lead man to retire the side. So the Lancaster Barnstormers threaten, but do not score. Somerset was last night. No runs, 2 hits, 2 left. Ducks still lead at 2-1 as we go to the last of the third on the island.
Hey fans, this is outfielder Daniel Fields, and you're listening to Ducks Baseball on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network.
Going way back is Joe Holden.
And he is looking up, and that one is headed to field 5 at Robert Moses. The waves are gnarly, and the Ducks have tied it at 1. That was another home run for the Ducks. And Duck fans, what's more fun than a home run that helps the Ducks win a game? How about a homer that helps the community win? Chappie's Funeral Home and the Long Island Ducks have once again teamed up for the Chappie's Home Run Challenge. If the Ducks hit 100 homers this season, Chappie's Funeral Home will donate $5,000 to the Quackerjack Foundation. So every time a Ducks hitter goes deep this season, watch for the Chappie's Challenge home run count on the scoreboard. And if we reach 100, we're all a winner. Chappie's Funeral Home, where caring for others is a family tradition.
Can't get enough of the Long Island Ducks? Well, now you can get even more inside info on your favorite hometown team through Facebook and Twitter. The Ducks are constantly updating fans through social media with scores, transactions, ballpark promotions, and much more. You can even win great prizes. All you'll need to do is make a free account on Facebook and Twitter, and then visit us at facebook.com/LIDucks and twitter.com/LIDucks. Think you're Long Island's biggest Ducks fan? Get connected now.
Well, hey, Duck fans, the final out of the top of the third inning was the 15th out of tonight's ball game. Did you know that a 15-minute call to Geico could save you 15% or more on your car insurance? Get a free quote today. Call 1-800-947-AUTO. That's 1-800-947-AUTO, or visit geico.com. We go to the last of the third. Long Island Ducks with a 2-1 lead over the Lancaster Barnstormers, and the Ducks at the top of the order. Ray Fuentes, Steve Lombardozzi, and L.J. Mazzilli.
Number 15, Ray Fuentes.
So here's Ray Fuentes. We mentioned the homer last night for the Ducks and led off tonight's game for Long Island by hitting a two-bagger, a double down the right field line. But the Ducks could not bring him home. First pitch to him here in a lefty-lefty from John Anderson is fisted up in the air, third base side, foul territory, and lands in the Lancaster dugout. So a break for Fuentes, as neither the third baseman Bell nor the catcher Morin could get there in time. So Fuentes, with his double to lead off the game, now has hits in 10 of his last 12 games. Vino 1. And that slider down and away, 1 ball and 1 strike. So Ray Fuentes getting a chance to bat leadoff here as Ezekiel Carrera, along the normal leadoff man, has this game off. 1-1. Thought about it, laid off it. They appeal at third. Fred DeJesus says he went around. So 1-2 now on Ray Fuentes. So Wally Backman saying he just needs to give Ezekiel Carrera a bit of a break. He's played every game since he's arrived with the Ducks. That's 12 in a row. And it is a doubleheader. So we'll see him in the second game. Again, these games are 7 innings in length with about a 20-minute break in between. 1-2 here is fisted away by Fuentes, and the count holds. So right now on the bench for Long Island, from the left side, Ezekiel Carrera and Daniel Fields. And switch hitters, Hector Sanchez and Rando Moreno. Wally Backman saying he doesn't like to put together his Game 2 lineup until Game 1 is done. Sometimes we'll go with the hot hand if somebody has an incredible first game, or if somebody struggles, they'll take a seat maybe where he would have penciled them in. Anderson misses away here, and it's 2-2 now to Fuentes. I know some managers like to at least fill out a partial lineup, have an idea of what they will do in the second game. Post it so players might know what the plan is. 2-2 here is punched into center field. Sanford moving over and dropping to a knee as he went hard to his left to put it away. That great speed in center by Darian Sanford got him there, and that's out number 1.
Number 2, Steve Lombardozzi.
I know Kevin Baez, the former skipper of the Long Island Ducks, usually would post both lineups in the clubhouse on doubleheader day, but tell the guys, hey, I do reserve the right to make a change in that second lineup, especially if somebody got injured. Obviously, you have to make a change. So here's Lombardozzi, and Anderson starts him out with an outside strike. Steve struck out swinging back in the opening inning. and does bring in a modest 3-game hitting streak. Rips this one down the left field line, but foul. And Anderson out in front of him, 0-2. Anderson's overall numbers, 54 innings pitched this year. He's allowed 64 hits. He has walked 12 and struck out 50. So he's better than 4-1 strikeout to walk ratio, but he's coming off one of his worst outings of the season. We'll give you those numbers in a second as he's out in front of Lombardozzi, 0-2. And swing and a miss, he struck him out, so make it 3 strikeouts for Anderson, 2 away. His last time out was Sunday at home against York. In a 7-2 defeat, he took the loss. 5 1/3 innings, he allowed 9 hits, a season high, 6 earned runs against. Did tie his season high with 7 strikeouts and only walked 1, but again, the most earned runs he's allowed in a game all year. Here's L.J. Mazzilli as he tries to retire the Ducks in order here for the first time. Ball 1 to LJ. And now strike 1 on a foul back behind home. Mazzilli reached on a fielder's choice in the opening inning. Came around to score on the 2-run homer by the guy in the on-deck circle, Kirk Neuenhuis. 2-1 Ducks as we play in the last of the third of, again, a 7-inning contest. Up and away for ball 2. I asked Wally Backman what changes about his strategy, and basically said the 5th inning of this game will now be like the 7th inning to him normally. He'll only have 2 innings to go after the 5th. This one in the dirt for ball 3. So most managers, if your starter goes 5 innings and you've got the lead, you go to your setup man for the 6th and your closer comes in the 7th. That's it. So really makes it a little easier on the starting pitchers if you're just trying to get them through 5 and then go right to the pen. 3-1. Ripped on 1 hop to Martinez at short. Gets up and fires across. What a play by Michael Martinez. And 1-2-3 go the Ducks. We're through 3 in Central Islip. Long Island with a 2-1 lead over Lancaster.
Hey fans, this is manager Wally Backman, and you're listening to Ducks Baseball on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network.
Imagine you can't feel your arm, you can't speak, there's a blood clot in your brain, you're having a stroke. You're taken to the Stroke and Brain Aneurysm Center at Good Samaritan Hospital, the South Shore's only comprehensive stroke center. Now imagine a team of neurosurgeons with the most advanced equipment, pinpointing the blood clot and the quickest way to remove it. And imagine coming home with no side effects. The Stroke and Brain Aneurysm Center at Good Samaritan Hospital, 631-376-4444, a member of Catholic Health Services.
Tickets for your Long Island Ducks are on sale now. With 20 fireworks shows, new on-field promotions, and premium giveaways throughout the season, don't miss out on all the family fun at Bethpage Ballpark.
Hey Ducks fans, it's Wally Backman, manager of your Long Island Ducks. I'm looking forward to seeing you at the ballpark this year. Get tickets at liducks.com.
For tickets, call 631-940-TIXX or head to liducks.com.
Well, New York Sports Day is one of the largest independent New York sports news sources out there for coverage of your Long Island Ducks, the Mets, the Yankees, Major and Minor League Baseball, football, basketball, hockey, and soccer. Visit nysportsday.com. New York Sports Day, your independent Gotham sports news source. It's Chris King back at Bethpage Ballpark. We've played 3 innings. The Long Island Ducks have a 2-1 lead over the Lancaster Barnstormers. For the Flock, 2 runs, 4 hits, no errors. For the Stormers, 1 run, 3 hits, and no errors. And again, we do thank you so much for checking out Ducks baseball tonight around the world at liducks.com, on YouTube, on Facebook, making us a part of your Friday night entertainment. We hope you're sticking around through both games tonight, a twin bill between these two clubs. So we start the 4th with the Ducks leading by 1, and their righty Joe Iorio misses up and away to the cleanup hitter Caleb Gindel, the right fielder. Gindel grounded out to Mazzilli at second, his only other time through. Iorio's 1-0 is up high for ball 2. Gindel brings in a 5-game hitting streak and has hits in 9 of his last 10 contests. Again, the league leader in RBIs with 42 is Caleb Gindel. That one in the air and well hit to left. Myers with a good jump on it, moving over toward the line, and Darby, in his home debut, makes the grab for the first out.
Designated hitter, number 10, Joe Turdaslovich.
So here's the guy who's provided the offense tonight for Lancaster, Joe Turdaslovich, the DH and 5-man. Hit a solo shot to right center, his 9th home run of the year back in the second inning. Those are the only runs of the game for Lancaster. Iorio's pitch is inside for ball 1 for Joe Iorio. That was the 3rd home run he surrendered this season. One-0. Foul tip. Off catcher Ramon Cabrera, who looks like he's in a bit of pain here. Oh boy, catchers are tough. He's going to tough it out there. And it's 1-1 on Turdaslovich, who snapped a little drought he was in coming into the game. He was 0 for 11 in his last 3 games. He was just 1 for 20 in his last 6 contests. So Turdaslovich in a funk, muscled one out to right center to get Lancaster on the board and cut the Long Island lead in half. So Iorio's got to be very careful here with Turdaslovich. 1-1. Ripped again, deep to right. Neuenhuis will watch it sail. Another home run for Turdaslovich. 2 homers and 2 at-bats. Now 10 on the season, and he has tied this game at 2. Oh boy, is he mashing the baseball here tonight. All Neuenhuis did is turn around and watch. He didn't even move a muscle. But it's the long ball tonight doing it for Lancaster, and Turdaslovich has got a pair. First one to right center, that one straight right. And now the team leader in homers with 10 on the year. And he came in with 8. Casey Hobson had 9. And he's passed his teammate. Here is Hobson, who's now going to need a homer to catch Turdaslovich. So each team now with 2 runs on 4 hits. We told you the Barnstormers don't hit a lot of homers, but they got a pair here tonight. It's quickly 0-2 on Hobson, who flew out to center, is only AB. That one upstairs. Turdaslovich did make it up to the big leagues, 92 games with the Atlanta Braves from 2013 to 2015. Second year with the Barnstormers. Last year, hit 6 homers on the year. He's got 10 already this year. We're not to the midpoint. So 2-2 now on Casey Hobson, the son of the former Barnstormers manager and longtime big leaguer, Butch Hobson. Got to play for his dad for quite a long time in Lancaster. This is foul back. And the count holds on K.C. Hobson. So we got the son of Butch Hobson for the Barnstormers and the son of Lee Mazzilli for Long Island. Not bad. Good baseball pedigree. 2-2. Foul back over the netting. Hobson battling here. And Hobson had some incredible seasons in Lancaster. This is his 4th year. Go back to 2016, hit .320 with 24 home runs. The next year, hit .326 with 21 home runs. Here, trying to backdoor him with that off-speed stuff was Iorio, but he missed, and the count full. Last year, a down year for Hobson, though, batted only .244 and hit only 10 home runs. Again, he's at 9, and we're not to the All-Star break. Payoff in the air. Shallow right center field. Looks like L.J. Mazzilli, the second baseman, with a call and the catch for the second out.
Third baseman, number 28, Josh Bell.
So 2 away, nobody aboard, and here's Josh Bell. He popped out to Mazzilli at second to end inning number 2. 2-2 our score here in the top of the 4th. 2 solo homers by Joe Turdoslavich for Lancaster. For the Ducks, a 2-run blast by Kirk Neuenhuis. So all the runs tonight, courtesy of the long ball. Here's a backdoor breaker for a strike on Bell. I mentioned Barnstormers only 39 homers coming in, so second fewest in the league. Not the way we expect them to score here tonight. This is pulled foul. They're right around the middle of the pack in team batting average, .259. That's 5th best in the Atlantic League. But pitching has been the problem. Again, they've given up an average of 7 runs per game during this 7-game losing streak. 49 runs against. 0-2. Popped up foul behind home. And during that 7-game losing streak, they have given up at least 4 runs a game against in every contest. The amount of runs they've given up in the 7-game losing streak, they've given up 12, 8, 8, 7, 6, 4, and 4. 0-2. Here's another foul ball. Ramon Cabrera, the catcher, might have a chance here over by the screen, but it's 3 rows in. So the good news for Lancaster is these games are 7 innings in length, so maybe they can finally give up a few less runs per game against, but they just want to end this losing streak that has reached, again, a season worst 7 straight games. They haven't won a game in over a week. June 13th down in Sugar Land, Texas, they beat the Skeeters 8-2. So that's talking about over a week ago now. Ball 1 from Iorio to Bell. 1-2. That changeup just may have faded a little too much. And Iorio was a step toward the dugout, thinking that would lock him up and end the inning, but they didn't ring up Bell. Home plate umpire Warren Nicholson said ball 2 instead, the count even. And now more foul balls from Josh Bell. Josh Bell played exactly 100 games in the big leagues with the Orioles and Diamondbacks. 4th year now in Lancaster for Bell. Yeah. Trying the backdoor curve this time. That missed, so he hasn't been able to get the changeup or the breaking stuff over the outside edge for strike 3 yet. He's run the count full. Iorio and the payoff. Swing and a miss. It's held by Cabrera. And so on his 3rd strikeout of the evening, the side is retired. Lancaster does get a run on a hit. Turdoslavich has a pair of solo homers tonight. Ducks and Barnstormers now tied at 2 as we go to the home half of the 4th.
Hey fans, this is outfielder Kirk Neuenhuis, and you're listening to Ducks Baseball on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network.
Sayville Ford, the no-fees dealer, has been family-owned and operated since 1957. Their state-of-the-art facility features a spacious showroom with a giant inventory of new, pre-owned, and commercial vehicles. Plus, every vehicle comes with a 10-year, 100,000-mile powertrain limited warranty. Some exclusions apply. And their service department is open from 6 a.m. to 1 a.m. with enclosed service drives for your convenience and comfort. Sayville Ford, Long Island's Ford giant, is conveniently located off exit 50 on Sunrise Highway or online at SayvilleFord.com.
Have your birthday at the ballpark this season and celebrate with the flock. Kona Ice birthday party packages with the Long Island Ducks are now available. Each package includes 10 box seats, a commemorative birthday t-shirt, and autographed baseball. Refreshments including hot dogs, chips, cupcakes, frozen ice treats, and so much more. Best of all, the birthday child will stand on the dugout while the entire crowd sings happy birthday. Reserve your party today by calling the group sales department at 631-940-3825. Kona Ice birthday parties with the Long Island Ducks, a once-in-a-lifetime experience.
Well, I mentioned tonight, game 1 of a 7-game homestand for the Ducks. These Stormers back tomorrow night. A fireworks spectacular follows that a 6:35 start. And then Sunday, 1:35 first pitch. It's Bark in the Park Day. You can bring your dog to the game. Tote bags go out to the first 1,500. And, of course, every Sunday is Family Fun Day. Pre-game autographs on the field. Post-game kids run the bases. Get your ticket to the Bethpage Ballpark box office online at liducks.com. Over the phone, 631-940-TIXX or via the Ducks mobile app. Hope to see you out here at the Duck Pond all this week. Here's Kirk Neuenhuis leading off the home fourth in a 2-2 game. And lefty John Anderson's curve is over for strike one. Neuenhuis, a 2-run homer to right, his first time up, 9th of the year. Supplying all the offense tonight for Long Island. This time in the center. Sanford with a good jump on it will get there for the first down.
Designated hitter, number 20, Lou Ford.
So here's the DH and 5-man Lou Ford. He singled to left his first time up. Ford now with a 4-game hitting streak and hits in 11 of his last 13 contests. Anderson's first pitch to Lou. Up and away for ball one. Again, Anderson coming in has lost his last 2 starts. And the numbers aren't pretty. We told you about the 6 earned runs against his last time out. Had 5 earned runs against the start prior to that and 8 runs overall in that game. So last 2 outings, he's given up 14 earned runs. Well, 14 runs total, 11 of those earned. Here, Lou slaps it away foul down the right field line, out of play. So again, 14 total runs, 11 earned in the last 2 outings for John Anderson, the left-hander. Opponents are hitting 300 against him on the season. Ford got a piece of that, fouling it back off the catcher Morin's mitt. 2-2 on Lou. John Anderson in his 3rd year with Lancaster. Last year, pitched for the Barnstormers, also pitched in Perth, Australia. Not bad, a little baseball down under. Lou got a piece of it, but it's held by Morin, so another strikeout for Anderson. 4 on the night, 2 away.
Number 30, David Washington.
So 6 straight retired by the southpaw. And here's David Washington, a strikeout victim swinging in the opening inning. Washington also leads the league in strikeouts. He's gone down on strikes 77 times now this year. Lefty-lefty. And that breaking ball well off the plate for ball one. Again, Washington first in the league in homers, 2nd in RBIs. Also 1st in slugging percentage, 1st in on-base plus slugging percentage, OPS, as he takes low, 2-0. And 4th in the league in total bases with 105. What a season for David Washington. Also 2nd in the circuit with 27 extra base hits. Definitely in a funk now, though, after going down in the opening inning. He's 0 for 16 in the last 5 games, having struck out 7 times in that slump. 2-0 is in there. We talked about Turdoslavich, though. He was in a slump, and what's he done? Hit 2 homers already for Lancaster, so it can change in a hurry. And certainly David Washington knows that. 2-1 is ripped foul down the right field line. Got the bat head out ahead of it. 2-2. David had that incredible run we talked about, 7 homers in 7 games. Two-2 game here in the last of the 4th. Nobody on and 2 away for the Flock. That just missed. Again, Anderson was a couple steps toward the dugout, thinking the inning was over. We've seen both pitchers do that a few times now. So a 2-out payoff from the lefty throwing Anderson to the lefty swinging Washington. And that down and away, ball 4. So David continues to use that good eye and get himself aboard that way.
Fielder, number 49, Darby Myers.
For Washington, his team best 25th base on balls of the season. So first walk for Anderson. And Washington does lead the Ducks with 10 stolen bases on the year. Here is Darby Myers, the newcomer, who swings through one. 0-1. So keep an eye on Washington here. 10 steals, leads the Ducks. Again, that's third most in the league. And he's only been caught once all year. He does have that lefty staring at him, though, in Anderson. So it's going to be a little more difficult to swipe a bag here for Big David. And there's a snap throw over in the dirt. Blocked nicely by K.C. Hobson as Washington dove back to the bag. Darby Myers again in his home debut. Played the entire season prior to last night with the Somerset Patriots. Washington takes off. He got a good jump. Here's the throw from Morin, and not in time. So stolen base number 11 in 12 tries for David Washington, and the go-ahead run in scoring position. I gotta put a little of that on John Anderson, a lefty, who, even though again he was staring at Washington, allowed him to get a huge jump. So a chance for Myers to give Long Island the lead here with a base hit. He's down 0-2, and he pulls it on the ground through the left side into left field. Wally Backman is waving David Washington home. Here's the throw from Greg Golson in left. Not in time. He slides home, and now it gets away, and going for second is Darby Myers. He's got his first run batted in as a Long Island Duck, and he has put the flock in front. It's 3-2. So not bad. Darby Myers last night 2 for 4, 2 singles, a run scored. Tonight 1 for 2, his first ribby, and Long Island has regained the lead. So he goes down to second on the throwing error, does Darby Myers. 3-2 flock, and here's Ramon Cabrera, singled up the middle his first time through. He actually hit it right between the legs of the pitcher, John Anderson, and right back through the box and into center field. Ball 1 on Cabrera. So the Ducks, who had a 2-0 lead, watched Lancaster tie it on a pair of homers by Terdoslavich, and now the home team back in front. 1-0, bounce to the left side. The third baseman, Bell, with the play, and he sidearms across to retire the side. But not before the Ducks do pick up 1 run on 1 hit. There was a walk, 1 error, and 1 man left. Long Island leads it 3-2 in a game that's scheduled for 7 innings. We head to the 5th.
Hey fans, this is pitcher Alex Katz, and you're listening to Ducks Baseball on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network.
Oh, I love it. The color of my new Nicolat patio is so vibrant. It's unlike anything I've ever seen.
You're welcome. I'm just going to go finish that Nicolak walkway now.
Make your pavers vivid Nicolak pavers. The best looking, most vibrant pavers with the most 3-color blends in the industry. Featuring Nicolak's exclusive paver shield and color blending technology. With color throughout and guaranteed not to fade. Live life in color with Nicolak. Visit Nicolak.com.
Pave your way. Come for the cornhole and stay for the specials. Introducing the Long Island Ducks Adult Zone at Bethpage Ballpark. Head down the left field line on the main concourse and enjoy a variety of delicious craft beer and wine selections. Half-price domestic draft beers will also be available during all Thursday home games for Thirsty Thursday. And while you're there, be sure to play a few rounds of cornhole while taking in the Ducks game. The Long Island Ducks Adult Zone, your beer and wine headquarters at the ballpark.
Well, the Ducks with a 3-2 lead as we go to the 5th inning. That always means 5th inning trivia. Again, we give you the question here in the top of the inning, the answer in the bottom of the frame, and it does concern the newcomer, Darby Myers. Just picked up his first run batted in as a member of the Long Island Ducks. We told you he was playing prior this season with the Somerset Patriots, but Darby Myers is a great pickup by Long Island. You heard Wally Backman talk about it in our pregame interview. Brings him a big right-handed hitter to go up against the many lefties they'll see the rest of the way. And Darby Myers is a former batting champion in the Atlantic League. Back in 2017, he hit .337 to lead the Atlantic League and win the batting title. Your question, though, which Atlantic League team did he do that with? Again, it's not the Ducks and it's not the Patriots. I'll give you that. But you got to tell me which team Darby Myers played for in 2017 when he won the batting crown in the Atlantic League with a whopping .337 average. So Ducks back in front 3-2 as we start the visitors' fifth. And again, a game scheduled for 7 innings. Have about a 20-minute break and then bring you another 7-inning game. The nightcap features a pair of right-handers. It'll be Kevin McAvoy for Long Island making his home debut as well against Garrett Granitz for Lancaster. 0-1 here on Parker Morin to lead off the visitors' fifth. And now he pulls it foul down the right field line. And David Washington kind of feigning that he was racing over there to beat one of the Barnstormers, coaching first. But it's quickly 0-2 on Morin, who singled through the left side against Iorio, his only previous time up. .02 here is wasted away down the left field line, out of play. So again, we talked about this interesting decision for Wally Backman. If your starter gives you 5 innings and you have the lead, do you just treat it as if he's gone 7 innings in a 9-inning game? And say, all right, bringing in my setup, bringing in my closer. I don't think it's quite that simple because, again, Joe's pitched very well. Joe Iorio has given up 2 solo homers to Joe Turdoslavich, but if you're coming around the order again and it's getting close to Turdoslavich, maybe you don't want him to face him for a 3rd time. So maybe you say thanks for the 5 innings, despite where the pitch count is, which is pretty low. We'll check on Iorio in a minute as the 1-2 here misses away. It's 2-2. But he got a decision to make in a 7-inning game. Iorio ready for the 2-2. And that on the ground, past the diving second baseman Mazzilli and into right center field. So Parker Morin's 2 for 2, and the tying run on to lead off the 5th for Lancaster.
Left fielder, number 16, Greg Golson.
Yeah, Iorio at 73 pitches right now. Anderson, his counterpart, near him at 69. Morin, the runner at first we told you about, has not attempted a stolen base this season. Here's Golson, and he bunts it toward third, fielded there by Lombardozzi, fires to first, just in time to get him. But a beautiful sacrifice that goes 5-3, puts Morin to second with 1 away.
Number 7, Darian Sanford.
So back to the top of the order for Darian Sanford. He tried to bunt his way on to open the game, but was thrown out by Iorio, and then singled to right center his last time up. So a chance to perhaps tie the game on a base hit if Sanford can plate Morin from second. He's trying to bunt here on his way. Drops it again, fielded by Iorio, who went barehanded and missed it, and everybody's safe. So I'm not sure Iorio would have had him even if he fielded it cleanly on that first grab, barehanded. He did not come up with it. So Sanford not bunting for a sacrifice, bunting for a base hit, and he's got one. And he moves Morin over to third. And now a chance to tie it on a fly ball out of Michael Martinez here with only 1 away, and men at the corners as he fouls it back. And, of course, lots of options for Ross Peoples because Darian Sanford, again the runner at first base, has 19 stolen bases. He's only been caught 4 times all year. Second in the Atlantic League, just 1 steal back of Mitchell of the Sugarland Skeeters, who's got 20, and certainly Iorio is going to keep him close there. So Jared Mitchell, the only player in the league who's got more steals than Darian Sanford, where the Ducks even throw through if he takes off. He doesn't go. 0-1 gets through the catcher Cabrera. Coming home to score from third is Parker Morin. And on a wild pitch, Lancaster has tied this game at 3. Sanford took second. So they got the go-ahead run in scoring position. So second time tonight that Lancaster has rallied to tie the game. They trailed it 2-0, tied it 2-2 on a pair of homers from Terdoslavich, trailed 3-2, and I want to talk about small ball. Morin singled, bunted to second, bunted to third, and scores on a wild pitch. 1-1 here on the ground to Mazzilli at second. His only play 2 first. For the second out, as crossing the third is Darian Sanford. He's a 2-out runner there.
Second baseman, number 21, Dan Gamache.
So, again, it'll be very interesting to see what Wally Backman does with Joe Iorio, because even if he ends the inning here against Gamache, he would have to face Terdoslavich in the 6th, the guy that's homered twice off him already tonight. So you could just treat it like it's the 7th inning of a 9-inning game, as Wally told us in the pregame, and just go to your setup and go to your closer. Here, Gamache hitting it down the left field line. Diving to make the grab is Darby Myers. Oh, what a catch by the newcomer in his home debut, and that will end the inning. For Lancaster, 1 run, 2 hits, 1 left. We go to the last of the 5th of a 7-inning game. We're all even at 3 aside.
Hey fans, this is pitching coach Ed Lynch, and you're listening to Ducks Baseball on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network.
Hey Ducks fans, the official hotel of the Long Island Ducks is the Radisson Hotel Hauppauge, Long Island. It's centrally located on the north shore of Long Island and offers a home away from home for both business and leisure guests. The Radisson Hotel Hauppauge, Long Island features an indoor pool, 24-hour business center, a fitness center, and complimentary Wi-Fi in all guest rooms. Enjoy the contemporary American cuisine at the Fountain Grill restaurant or grab a quick bite to eat at Cafe Pronto. And best of all, it's only minutes away from Bethpage Ballpark. The Radisson Hotel Hauppauge, Long Island, the official hotel of the Long Island Ducks. Call 631-231-1100 today. That's 631-231-1100.
Hey Ducks fans, stay up to date with Long Island's hometown team by visiting Quack of the Bat, the official blog of the Long Island Ducks. Quack of the Bat will bring Ducks fans beyond the headlines with in-depth feature articles, breaking news stories, game previews, and so much more. Interact with the team during the entire season through quotes directly from the players and coaches, as well as exclusive video clips and photos. Check out the blog today at quackofthebat.wordpress.com. Quack of the Bat, the official blog of the Long Island Ducks.
Well, we go to the bottom of the 5th in a 3-all game. Time to wrap up our 5th inning trivia, and what a night it's been for Darby Myers already. Again, his first run batted in as a Long Island Duck. An incredible catch there in the top of the inning to rob Gamache of an extra base hit and keep this a tie game. That would have given Lancaster their first lead as they had Darian Sanford on third base. So again, our question about Darby Myers for Long Island is Vladimir Frias here will lead off the bottom of the 5th in a 3-all game. Lefty John Anderson into his 5th inning of work, and there's strike 1. We told you that Darby Myers previously was a batting champion in the Atlantic League back in 2017 when he hit .337, and we asked you which team he played for. 0-1 is up and away, 1-1 on Frias, who grounded into a double play back in the 2nd inning. Team he did that with, they are no longer in the Atlantic League, but they had 20 great years in this league, the Bridgeport Bluefish. This one bounced wide of first. Nice little grab over there by Darren Downs. Back with the flock. And he flips it in the crowd. So again, the Bridgeport Bluefish in their final season in the Atlantic League. 20 years, 2017 was it. Frias puts it into center field for Sanford, who has it measured, 1 away. So that's what the Ducks are getting in Darby Myers. We saw the defense there. We've seen the offense. He also played for Southern Maryland in 2016. Hit .280 for the Blue Crabs. So a .280 season with Southern Maryland, a .337 season with the Bridgeport Bluefish to lead the league in 2017. This year he's only hitting .214 in 24 games with the Somerset Patriots. I know he was battling through some hamstring issues, but he's 100% healthy. And again, Wally Backman thrilled to have Darby Myers on his side. Here's Ray Fuentes at the top of the order, drilling it foul down the right field line for strike one. Ray tonight doubled to open the game and then flew out to center field in the third. He's 1 for 2. So again, Lancaster has never led. They've rallied from 2-0 down to tie it at 2, from 3-2 down to tie it at 3. Barnstormers actually out hitting the Ducks now, 6-5. Full windup for Anderson in the 0-1. Missing away, 1 ball and 1 strike. The big 1-1. Fouled to the screen for strike 2. So again, just a gorgeous night for baseball, and we've got a lot of baseball left. If you're looking for something to do tonight, good seats still available. Come on out. You've got the remainder of this game, which is a thriller, and then a whole nother game to follow. A 7-inning game after this one, about 20-minute break in between. So big weekend for a lot of school kids I know who might be done. Bring the family out. Come on out tonight. Join us tonight. Absolutely perfect weather tonight. Finally, for the first time all week. And then expected to be even better tomorrow and Sunday in the 80s. No chance of rain. And just gorgeous. All that humidity has gone to it. It's such a nice field tonight here at the old Duck Pond. 1-2 is in the dirt to Fuentes here, and it levels things off at 2-2 on the center fielder and leadoff man in this first game of a twin bill. Here's Anderson's 2-2. And that skips through his catcher. The count now full. Well, we talked a lot about the struggles of late of the Barnstormers. Losers of 7 straight. They've lost 10 of their last 12. And you want to talk about a tough night to be playing a doubleheader. They were in action again last night down in High Point, North Carolina, where they were swept by the Rockers and lost the game 8-2. Payoff here is fouled into the dirt. We'll do it again. So you lose 8-2. You've been swept in the series. You've lost 7 in a row. And I talked with Lancaster's great radio man, Dave Collins, prior to the game tonight. They got on their bus in North Carolina last night at 10:30 p.m. They got to their hotel on Long Island this morning at 10:30 a.m. 12-hour bus ride. 12 hours. Then they try to catch a little sleep and come out here and play a doubleheader. Here's the 3-2. And that he couldn't hold up, went around, and is tagged now by Morin to make it official. 5 strikeouts for the lefty, and that's out number 2.
Number 2, Steve Lombardozzi.
So that is a rough way to head to Long Island. At least if you end the losing streak and win the game, you don't feel as bad, but the losing streak continues. And you got 12 hours to mull it over on the long bus ride, North Carolina to Long Island. Here's Steve Lombardozzi, and he sees strike 1. Tonight he has struck out both times up here against the Southpaw. Lombardozzi with doubles in back-to-back games coming in. Looks at one low and in. 1 ball and 1 strike. 3-3 game in the bottom of the 5th. Scheduled for 7 innings. One is in the air. To right, moving toward the line is Gindel. Still going now back toward the track as the wind grabbed a hold of it. But he's able to make the grab, and the Ducks go 1-2-3. We head to the 6th in CI. Ducks and Barnstormers still tied at 3 apiece.
Hey fans. This is Bud Harrelson, and you're listening to Ducks Baseball on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network.
We asked people across Long Island, what does energy efficiency mean to you?
Energy efficiency? It means finding ways to save a few dollars on my electric bill each month.
PSEG Long Island is introducing smart technologies that let you control just how much energy you use.
To me, it really is important to keep Long Island green so future generations can enjoy our island's beauty.
And we're partnering on renewable sources that will keep Long Island sustainable for generations. Discover all of our energy efficiency programs at psegLINY.com/efficiency.
Take your group out to the ball game this season and enjoy all the fun of Ducks baseball at discounted prices with the picnic area, luxury suites, the Smokin' Owl's party deck, and so much more. Bringing your group to the game will be an unforgettable experience. The Ducks even offer opportunities to sing the national anthem, serve as the Ridgewood Savings Bank color guard, be the Nickalock Dream Team, put on a pregame performance, or shag fly balls during Ducks batting practice. To book your outing today, call 631-940-3825 and ask for the group sales department. Long Island Ducks Baseball. Good times every time.
Hey fans, this is outfielder Kirk Neuenhuis, and you're listening to Ducks Baseball on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network.
Hey Ducks fans, the official hotel of the Long Island Ducks is the Radisson Hotel, Hauppauge, Long Island. It's centrally located on the north shore of Long Island and offers a home away from home for both business and leisure guests. The Radisson Hotel, Hauppauge, Long Island features an indoor pool, 24-hour business center, a fitness center, and complimentary Wi-Fi in all guest rooms. Enjoy the contemporary American cuisine at the Fountain Grill restaurant or grab a quick bite to eat at Cafe Pronto. And best of all, it's only minutes away from Bethpage Ballpark. The Radisson Hotel, Hauppauge, Long Island, the official hotel of the Long Island Ducks. Call 631-231-1100 today. That's 631-231-1100.
Well, we head to inning number 6 of a game that's scheduled for 7. It's tied at 3, and Wally Backman has indeed gone to his bullpen. So Joe Iorio's night is done after 5 innings of work, and he's replaced by yet another newcomer, Michael Tonkin, the big righty in his home debut. Tonkin, a 29-year-old from Glendale, California, first year with the Ducks, first year in the Atlantic League, 11th year of pro ball. Did have 141 games in the big leagues with the Minnesota Twins from 2013 through 2017, and made his Ducks debut Wednesday night in Somerset County, New Jersey, in the loss to the Patriots. So big spot for Tonkin in his home debut. Tie game facing the cleanup man, Caleb Gindel, who has grounded out and flied out. He's 0 for 2. Tonkin, 6'7", 220 pounds. I'll talk about intimidating on that hill. 1-0. Backdoored him with some breaking stuff there for strike 1. So I'll give you Iorio's final line in just a minute. But he will take a no decision as he departs in a tie game. This one hit deep to right field. Neuenhuis going back toward the pole, and that ball is off the wall. Going into second is Gindel with a leadoff stand-up double.
Designated hitter, number 10, Joe Turdoslavich.
And here is Joe Turdoslavich. We told you we didn't think that Joe Iorio would see him again after Turdoslavich has hit a pair of homers against him. Both solo shots in the second inning, his 9th of the year to right center. And then in the 4th inning, his 10th of the year to right field. So first 2-homer game of the year for Turdoslavich, who's 2 for 2 with 2 runs and 2 ribbies. And now trying to deliver the go-ahead run in Caleb Gindel at second with nobody out against Michael Tonkin, who misses low and away. In that Ducks debut for Tonkin Wednesday in Bridgewater, New Jersey, 1 inning, he allowed 1 hit, 1 run. It was unearned, no walks, 1 strikeout. One 1-0 the count on Turdoslavich. Check swing strike, 1-1. Joe Iorio, 5 innings of a 6-hit, 3-run ball. All the runs earned. No walks, 3 strikeouts. And again, the 2 home runs he surrendered to Turdoslavich, also on his ledger. One outside for ball 2. So a no decision for Iorio, who will stay perfect on the year record-wise at 3-0. Came in with an ERA of 2.18, so by surrendering 3 in 5 innings of work, he'll see that bump up a bit. Two-1 here is popped up. Shallow left field, losing his hat as the shortstop, Frias, but he's able to make the catch, hold the runner at second. One very big out.
First baseman, number 18, K.C. Hobson.
So great job by the Ducks there, holding Gindel at second so far, one away. And here's K.C. Hobson, who has flied to center and popped to second. He's 0 for 2. And faking a move back to second there was Tonkin to draw Gindel back. And now he'll deal with that power of Hobson at home plate. Missing away, ball 1. And Tonkin was pitching earlier this year in the Brewers organization at AAA San Antonio in the Pacific Coast League. 14 relief appearances there. 3-0 record and a 4.26 ERA. In the air to right field, backing up is Nieuwenhuis. He will line it up, make the catch. Strong throw in. Gindel still at second now with 2 away. And it'll bring up Josh Bell.
Third baseman, Josh Bell.
So Tonkin trying to work around the leadoff double here to Gindel. Gets the pop out to shallow left, the fly ball to deeper right. And now can wiggle out if he can get Josh Bell, who has popped out to second and struck out swinging. He's 0 for 2. Tied at 3 in the 6th of a game that's scheduled for 7 here tonight. Barnstormers have lost 7 games in a row, trying to end that losing streak. Here, foul back over the netting and off the facade just to our left. If that was a little lower, would have been off the window of the visiting radio booth just to my left here, where Dave Collins and Michael Moore are working tonight. Don't know if they have that window open or closed. That would have been close to heading in. Strike 1 to Bell. And now he pops it up. Left side. The third baseman, Lombardozzi, staying with it as the wind pulls it, and he's able to make the two-handed catch to retire the side. So Tonkin wiggles out of the jam after allowing the leadoff double. No runs, a hit, and 1 left. We head to the home 6th. Long Island and Lancaster all even at 3 aside.
Hey fans, this is infielder Steve Lombardozzi, and you're listening to Ducks Baseball on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network.
Going way back is Joe Holden, and he is looking up, and that one is headed to field 5 at Robert Moses. The waves are gnarly, and the Ducks have tied it at 1. That was another home run for the Ducks. And Duck fans, what's more fun than a home run that helps the Ducks win a game? How about a homer that helps the community win? Chappie's Funeral Home and the Long Island Ducks have once again teamed up for the Chappie's Home Run Challenge. If the Ducks hit 100 homers this season, Chappie's Funeral Home will donate $5,000 to the Quackerjack Foundation. So every time a Ducks hitter goes deep this season, watch for the Chappie's Challenge home run count on the scoreboard. And if we reach 100, we're all a winner. Chappie's Funeral Home, where caring for others is a family tradition.
Can't get enough of the Long Island Ducks? Well, now you can get even more inside info on your favorite hometown team through Facebook and Twitter. The Ducks are constantly updating fans through social media with scores, transactions, ballpark promotions, and much more. You can even win great prizes. All you'll need to do is make a free account on Facebook and Twitter, and then visit us at facebook.com/LIDucks and twitter.com/LIDucks. Think you're Long Island's biggest Ducks fan? Get connected now.
Fans, don't forget to stop by the Waddle Inn Shop on your next visit to the Duck Pond, where exclusive, hard-to-find Ducks memorabilia is now on sale. All proceeds benefit the Quackerjack Foundation, the charitable arm of the Long Island Ducks. Well, a 3-3 game heads to the bottom of the 6th. We are scheduled for 7 innings. And in case you're wondering, since this game is a scheduled 7-inning contest, if it goes tied to the 8th, the new rule that the Atlantic League has instituted this year would be in place, where again every inning that's considered an extra inning starts with a runner at second base. So if this goes tied to the 8th, every half inning that begins from the 8th inning on, however long it takes to end it, will start with a base runner at second base. That's a new rule instituted by the Atlantic League this year. Ducks hope they have the lead and don't go there. Here's L.J. Mazzilli to lead off the home 6th as lefty John Anderson into a 6th inning of work drops in strike 1. Mazzilli has reached on a fielder's choice and scored and grounded out to short. He's 0 for 2 with a run in. So again, that rule would be in place in any inning that's considered an extra inning. So for these 2 games tonight, both scheduled for 7, if they go beyond 7, we put a man at second base to start every inning. 0-1 is low and in, 1-1 now to Mazzilli. And of course in a 9-inning game, that wouldn't happen until the 10th inning. The 1-1 in there for a strike. 1-2 now on LJ. Mazzilli, Neuenhuis, Ford, 3-4-5. The heart of the order here for Wally Backman. Ducks trying to take a lead and then bring in the closer. That's right. We're in the last of the 6th, all even. Here bouncing one in is Anderson. It's 2-2. And it's kind of interesting, some of the little twists that occur when suddenly you cut a normal 9-inning game down to 7 innings. For pitchers that start, they still have to go 5 innings to get the win. That doesn't change. Swing and a miss here, so Anderson's got his 6th strikeout of the night, 1 away. But because the Ducks could have had the lead going into the 7th inning, there is no guarantee that there will be a 7th inning stretch. Because if Long Island has the lead, we reach mid-7, guess what? The game's over. So the Ducks tonight have a group that is here to sing God Bless America. They are the youngsters from the West Islip Udall Road Middle School. And they're going to sing it at the bottom of the 6th. Because we don't know if there's going to be a 7th inning stretch. If Long Island takes the lead here, there would be no 7th inning stretch. The game would be over in mid-7. Here's Kurt Neuenhuis. He's supplied all the offense tonight. A 2-run homer to right back in the 1st. And a swinging strike here. I'd say most of the offense. He's driven in 2 of the 3. Darby Myers had the RBI single that scored David Washington in the 4th with the other run for the fly. So 1-1 on Neuenhuis, who after the homer flew out to center. He takes a strike from Anderson. So again, facing the man that he took out back in the opening inning as John Anderson goes into his 6th inning of work. One, 2. Low and away, 2-2. So Anderson, we mentioned, started the year as a reliever, working that way 8 times. Tonight his 6th start. And he's only gone beyond 6 innings once. 6 1/3, his longest outing. 2-2. And that low, good eye by Neuenhuis, and the count full. So the former Met trying to get aboard here in a tie game that's reached the home 6th. Here's the 1-out payoff. Up and away. Good job by Neuenhuis. Just the 2nd walk tonight for Anderson. And the potential go-ahead run aboard for Long Island. Well, Neuenhuis came into the game 0 for 7 in his last 2, just 1 for 21 in his last 6. So he's got a homer, the drive in 2, scored a run, now gets aboard. And he does have 7 steals in 10 tries. That's 2nd on the Ducks. He is at the cutout, and here's Lou Ford. Bounces it slowly towards 2nd. Shoveled to short, Martinez on to 1st in time. And the Barnstormers turn it into an inning-ending 4-6-3 double play. As we mentioned, here is the West Islip Udall Road Middle School group for God Bless America.
Vocal ensemble who will lead us in the singing of God Bless America.
Well, you can call it the 6th inning stretch if you want here tonight in Central Islip. Our ball game is tied at 3 as we head to the 7th in a game scheduled for 7 innings.
Hey fans, this is outfielder and hitting coach Lou Ford, and you're listening to Ducks Baseball on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network.
Imagine you can't feel your arm, you can't speak. There's a blood clot in your brain, you're having a stroke. You're taken to the Stroke and Brain Aneurysm Center at Good Samaritan Hospital, the South Shore's only comprehensive stroke center. Now imagine a team of neurosurgeons with the most advanced equipment, pinpointing the blood clot and the quickest way to remove it. And imagine coming home with no side effects. The Stroke and Brain Aneurysm Center at Good Samaritan Hospital, 631-376-4444, a member of Catholic Health Services.
Tickets for your Long Island Ducks are on sale now. With 20 fireworks shows, new on-field promotions, and premium giveaways throughout the season, don't miss out on all the family fun at Bethpage Ballpark.
Hey Ducks fans, it's Wally Backman, manager of your Long Island Ducks. I'm looking forward to seeing you at the ballpark this year. Get tickets at liducks.com.
For tickets, call 631-940-TIXX or head to liducks.com.
Well, we head to inning number 7 in a game scheduled for 7. And it is tied at 3 apiece. And Wally Backman will go to his bullpen and bring in the guy who's been the closer of late, Josh Lukey. So Lukey in after Michael Tonkin in his home debut worked 1 inning. He allowed 1 hit, no runs, no walks, no strikeouts. So here's Lukey for Long Island. 34-year-old from Brentwood, Tennessee. First year with the Ducks, first year in the Atlantic League, 12th year of pro ball for the former major leaguer with both the Seattle Mariners and the Tampa Bay Rays. So big spot for Lukey, 8-9-1 in the order. Parker Morin, Greg Golson, Darian Sanford. Right-hander Lukey from the middle of the rubber comes set. Big exhale and a shrug of the shoulders. And then the breaking ball misses outside, 1-0. Morin's had a nice night. He is 2 for 2 and has scored what proved to be the tying run in the visitors' 5th, coming home on a wild pitch by Joe Iorio. Lukey misses away. It's 2-0. Morin is ready. The 2-0. Up high on the heater, 3-0. Josh Lukey's 10th appearance of the year, all in relief. No record, and his ERA this season, 0.00. That's right. He has not allowed a run of any kind, as a matter of fact. No runs overall, no earned runs in his 9 outings with the Flock. 3-0. Is taken all the way for strike 1. Lukey's pitched 8 2/3, allowing only 4 base hits. He's walked only 1 and struck out 11. Opponents batting .143 against him. And he does have 5 saves to tie Enrique Burgos for the team lead in that category. 3-1 misses up and away, so just his 2nd walk of the season for Lukey, and the potential go-ahead run aboard for Lancaster. And Morin's been aboard all 3 times now. That's the first walk tonight for Ducks pitching. Looks like they're going to pinch run here, are the Barnstormers.
Pinch run for Lancaster Barnstormers, number 4, Devon Torrance.
So Devon Torrance is the pinch runner at first for Parker Morin, whose night comes to an end, 2 for 2, and got aboard all 3 times. Torrance 4 steals in 5 tries on the year. Here's Greg Golson, the 9-man, as Lukey comes set and misses in tight with ball 1. Parker Morin, the catcher, is out of the game. Devon Torrance runs for him. And a tie game here in the visitors' 7th. 1-0. Fisted foul back to the screen, a ball and a strike. Well, last inning, Lancaster got a leadoff double from Caleb Gindel. But then Michael Tonkin got the next 3 without even Gindel getting the third base. 1-1. Foul tipped off Ramon Cabrera. Looks like he took another one. And here comes Dottie Pitchford, the trainer for the Long Island Ducks, to take a look at the backstop here. So they will talk that over. And while they chat there, we'll check the out-of-town scoreboard. Big game for the Ducks is in York, Pennsylvania. Somerset Patriots and Long Island Ducks, identical 32-20 records atop the Liberty Division. So Ducks are rooting for the Revs tonight. Right now, that's a 1-1 game, York and Somerset, in the bottom of the 5th. In Southern Maryland, the Blue Crabs are tied with the High Point Rockers 3-3 in the bottom of the 4th. And in New Britain, Connecticut, the Bees out to an early 5-0 lead over the Skeeters as they play top 5 there. Mets in Chicago earlier today beat the Cubbies 5-4. It's good to see Ramon Cabrera is okay. Count of 1-2 on Greg Golson. Here's the pitch. And that missing in, 2-2. And no score in the Bronx. Yankees and Astros top 3. Bronx Bombers have won 6 straight. Two-two. Drilled but foul down the left field line, and the count holds. Been a real good first game. We got another one to follow, but this one might not be decided in 7 innings. That is what it's scheduled for. So, as I mentioned, plenty of time to come on out and join us on just a beautiful evening for baseball. Maybe your family is celebrating the end of a long school year. I know my 2 children have one more final exam on Monday. That's it. Maggie, my daughter, is 15. She's got a Spanish final. And Connor, my son, is 13. He's got a French final. They wrap it up Monday. That's it. Throw over to first, and Torrance was back as David Washington holds him on. 2-2. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. So Josh Lukey with a big K of Golson for out number 1.
Josh Lukey puts another K on the Cleveland Division keyboard, section 212. Back to the top of the order. Center fielder, number 7, Darian Sanford.
So here's Darian Sanford, who's had an interesting night. He tried to bunt his way on in the opening inning, but Joe Iorio threw him out. Reached on a single in the 3rd, and then did bunt his way on in the 5th as Iorio tried to barehand the ball. Didn't come up with it cleanly. Not sure he would have had him anyway. It went down as a base hit. So Sanford 2 for 3 in the game. Got that great speed at the plate and at first now, as missing outside is Lukey with ball 1. Barnstormers out hitting the Ducks 7-5. And they have committed the game's only error. That was their left fielder, Greg Golson, who had a throwing error, allowing Darby Myers to move up a base. Taken off is Torrance, and the ball is slapped foul out of play down the left field line. So Devon Torrance was off on a 1-0. But Sanford liked what he saw and took a try to put it in play. So everybody resets here. Torrance back to first. Sanford ready once again from the left-hand batter's box. Lukey's 1-1. Tapped foul, I believe, off the foot of Sanford, who now he's down in some pain. Oh, that hurts. That hurts. So first Cabrera takes the foul ball. He's checked out by Dottie Baseball. All is good. And you'd think Ramon would get the second game off, and Hector Sanchez would get a chance to catch. Barnstormers are going to have to bring in a catcher in the bottom of the 7th. And they do have 3 on their roster, as again Parker Morin's night's over. They have Anderson De La Rosa and Brian Mayer available to catch. Lukey trying to wiggle out of a jam just like Tonkin did last inning. Is ahead here, 1-2. Torrance goes. Pitches outside, unable to come up with a handle is Cabrera. So no throw. And now the go-ahead run in scoring position with 1 away for Lancaster, as Torrance has his 5th steal in 6 tries. And remember, though, Josh Lukey has not given up a run of any kind in his 9 appearances with Long Island. Trying to keep that intact. 2-2. Tried to backdoor him there with some breaking stuff and missed, and the count full. The Lancaster trying to take their first lead of the game here in the 7th inning of a contest scheduled for 7. Lukey comes set below the belt. Check of Torrance at second, and the payoff just misses away, ball 4. So Sanford aboard for the 3rd time tonight. Second walk of the inning for Lukey.
Number 1, Michael Martinez.
And certainly strange to see Lukey walked a pair. As we mentioned to you, he'd only issued 1 walk all year in 8 2/3 innings of work. So he's put 2 men aboard here on base on balls. And now here's Michael Martinez, who's 0 for 3. Tremendous speed aboard right now for Lancaster, though, with Torrance at second and Sanford at first. I don't think they would try to pull off the double steal here when you already have a man in scoring position, but you never know. And again, with a lefty in, it would leave that throwing lane wide open to third for Ramon Cabrera. Martinez has fouled out to Cabrera, struck out swinging, and grounded to second. 0 for 3, the 1-0. There's that backdoor curve, finally in there for a strike, 1-1. Tied at 3 in the 7th, Barnstormers threatening here with 2 men aboard and only 1 away against righty Josh Lukey. The 1-1. Pulled on the ground at David Washington at first. He goes to short for 1, and that's all they'll get, as Frias fired over to third to see if they could get the lead runner Torrance off the bag there, but no dice, so the fielder's choice. 3-6. The force out of Sanford at second. Great to get him off the base paths. Crossing over to third is Torrance. On at first is Martinez. So runners at the corners and 2 away for Dan Gamache. Gamache 0 for 3, and again was their hottest hitter coming in with a 6-game hitting streak and hits in 16 of his last 17 games, upping his average to .319, 4th best in the league. So far, no luck for him tonight. Lukey's backdoor curve in there for strike 1, and again, by all rights, he should have had a hit his last time up, but an incredible sliding grab in left by Darby Myers to take away probably an extra base hit. He's hit into a force, and he's popped out to short. Oh, 1. Low and away, 1-1. Caleb Gindel, the cleanup man, on deck. Again, Lukey trying to send this thing to the bottom of the 7th, tied at 3, and Ducks would have a chance to waddle off. One. Taking the other way to left field for a base hit. Scoring is Devon Torrance. It's an RBI single for Dan Gamache. And for the first time tonight, Lancaster has the lead. It's 4-3 Barnstormers here in the top of the 7th. So that leadoff walk comes back to hurt Josh Lukey. who has allowed his first run of any kind this season in 10 outings. That is the 4th different inning in the game that the Barnstormers have put up a single run. They've not hung a crooked number all night. So here is Caleb Gindel, who takes away for ball 1. He's got a double in 3 trips. So Fort Gamache, his 35th run batted in of the year. And he extends that hitting streak to 7 games. 1-0. Got away from the catcher Cabrera, and taking off for third and getting there is Michael Martinez. So we'll see how they score that. Looks like home plate umpire Warren Nicholson might be a little shaken up on the play as well. Lancaster ahead for the first time tonight in the 7th of a game scheduled for 7.
Fans, how would you like to enjoy a Long Island Ducks game in style this season? Well, all you have to do is enter our free lunch week contest.
So now it's Dottie Baseball out once again, but to check on our umpire, Warren Nicholson. The entire crew coming together. Josh Lukey trying to stay warm there. And the Barnstormers hope they're not done yet, as now have runners on the corner. Barnstormers still with only 1 base hit in the inning, but a pair of walks by Lukey, one of which has been very costly. So Martinez at third on the wild pitch. Gamache still at first. Gindel ahead, 2-0 at the dish. And not a strike on the outer edge. Big pitch there. Lukey needed it. And it's 2-1. Ducks in their half of the 7th. We'll have David Washington, Darby Myers, and Ramon Cabrera, 6, 7, and 8, scheduled to hit. Lukey still with work to do, and he's missing wide for ball 3. The Yankees take the 2-0 lead on the Astros. Gary Sanchez, a 2-run homer in the bottom of the 3rd. He stays red hot. 3-1 is in there for a strike. The throw down to second. On the money. Oh, applying the tag is Vladimir Frias, and Dan Gamache caught stealing to end the inning. But the Barnstormers do get a run on a hit. There were 2 walks and 1 left. We go to the bottom of the 7th in a game scheduled for 7. Last licks for Long Island. They trail for the first time tonight, 4-3.
Hey fam, this is Ramon Cabrera, and you listen to Ducks Baseball on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network.
Sayville Ford, the no-fees dealer, has been family-owned and operated since 1957. Their state-of-the-art facility features a spacious showroom with a giant inventory of new, pre-owned, and commercial vehicles. Plus, every vehicle comes with a 10-year, 100,000-mile powertrain limited warranty. Some exclusions apply. And their service department is open from 6 a.m. to 1 a.m. with enclosed service drives for your convenience and comfort. Sayville Ford, Long Island's Ford giant, is conveniently located off exit 50 on Sunrise Highway or online at SayvilleFord.com.
Have your birthday at the ballpark this season and celebrate with the flock. Kona Ice birthday party packages with the Long Island Ducks are now available. Each package includes 10 box seats, a commemorative birthday t-shirt, and autographed baseball. Refreshments including hot dogs, chips, cupcakes, frozen ice treats, and so much more. Best of all, the birthday child will stand on the dugout while the entire crowd sings happy birthday. Reserve your party today by calling the group sales department at 631-940-3825. Kona Ice birthday parties with the Long Island Ducks, a once-in-a-lifetime experience.
Well, we head to the last of the 7th, scheduled for 7 innings. This is it. Last licks for Long Island. They trail 4-3, and that is it for lefty starter John Anderson, as the Barnstormers have brought in their closer, the righty Cody Epley. So Cody Epley is one half of a brand new battery as Parker Morin was pinch run for in that inning. And in to catch for him is Anderson De La Rosa. So that is your new battery.
It's rally time for the Ducks. Leading off, first baseman.
And again, Cody Epley does lead Lancaster with 8 saves in 10 opportunities. And he's the former New York Yankee. Pitched for the Yankees in 2012 and 2013. Also pitched for the Rangers in the big leagues. The 6'5", 205-pound right-hander out of Harrisburg, Pennsylvania is where he was born. Now calls Mechanicsburg, Pennsylvania home. So he is the guy who plays for his home state team. Lancaster, of course, in Pennsylvania as well. So Ducks down 4-3 into the last of the 7th. David Washington, the league leader in homers, to face Cody Epley, where a homer would tie it. Epley deals strike 1 to David, who tonight only one official at bat. He has struck out swinging in the first, walked and scored in the 4th. Epley's 0-1. Called a strike on the outer edge, 0-2. So Lancaster with a chance to end a 7-game losing streak, their longest of the year. And again, win for the first time in over a week after 12 hours of travel to get here earlier today. 0-2 is down in the dirt for ball 1. Epley, 18 games in relief, a 1-2 record, a 3.93 ERA. In 18 1/3 innings, he's given up 24 hits. He's walked 6 and struck out 18. But opponents are batting a whopping .320 against him. So Ducks need a base runner for sure, or a homer, and that would tie it. 1-2. Just missing outside. Boy, did David Washington trust the eye there. And it's 2-2. Epley's pitch. Away and the count full. So David very carefully looking over those pitches. And now should get something to hit here, or Epley puts the tying run aboard here to lead off the home 7th. Here's the payoff. Swing and a miss, he struck him out. 1 gone for Long Island.
Left fielder, number 49, Darby Myers.
So here's Darby Myers again in his first game at home for the Long Island Ducks. Made his Ducks debut last night in New Jersey in the 6-0 victory over the Patriots. Had 2 hits there. Tonight 1 for 2 with an RBI single through the left side back in the 4th. And he's also had the best defensive play of the game with that sliding catch down the left field line. Righty for Epley here. And he chased that one off the plate on a nasty slider. 0-1. And that catch Myers made robbed Dan Gamache of an extra base hit in the 5th. Gamache a little payback with the go-ahead RBI right now here in the 7th. 0-1. Down and away. A ball and a strike now to Darby Myers. On deck, Ramon Cabrera. In the hole, Vladimir Frias. The 1-1. Low, ball 2. Again, Ducks trying to avoid what would be their 5th loss in their last 6 games. Remember, last night's win in Bridgewater, New Jersey, snapped their longest losing streak of the year. Only time all year they had lost 4 games in a row. They've also beaten Lancaster 5 straight times. Last 5 straight meetings. Barnstormers won the first meeting of the year between the 2 teams. They haven't won since. 2-1. Bounced up the middle. Will it get through into center field? It will! So the tying run aboard for Long Island with 1 away as Darby Myers with a 2nd straight 2-hit game for the Flock. Myers with the Patriots did have 5 stolen bases and was caught 3 times. So 1 on, 1 out, And here's Ramon Cabrera, who has singled up the middle, much like the Myers single there. He did that back in the second inning and has grounded out to third base. So Ducks with a chance here. Again, trying to waddle off with a victory in the opener of this doubleheader. First pitch to Cabrera is foul back behind home for strike one. Ducks do have 3 waddle-off wins this year, the most recent one against these Barnstormers. That was May 27th on this field, a 3-2 victory in the bottom of the ninth. L.J. Mazzilli had what we call a Little League home run, a double, and then the Barnstormers made 2 errors, both committed by left fielder Zach Shank, and it was Mazzilli who ended up scoring the game-winning run for Long Island. Strike one to Cabrera. Holding that bat way up above his left shoulder and attacks that pitch, got a piece of it, but into the glove of De La Rosa for strike 2. So Barnstormers again trying to end an overall 7-game losing streak and a 5-game losing streak to the Ducks. Darby Myers, short lead right now at first as Casey Hobson holds him aboard. 0-2 the count on Cabrera at the plate. And missing away is Cody Epley with ball 1. Epley's also pitched in the Atlantic League for Southern Maryland. Rolls that ball around in his bare right hand behind his back, then brings them together. The 1-2. In tight, the throw down to first. Oh, and Darby Myers just got back. What a throw by De La Rosa behind the back of Cabrera to Casey Hobson. When he first started going down that way, I wasn't sure that Darby Myers was going to get back. But he got there in a hurry to avoid being picked off here in the bottom of the 7th of what is supposed to be a 7-inning game. Ducks trail it 4-3, but Myers representing the tying run at first. And again, down in the count was Cabrera 0-2. He's back to even here at 2-2. Here's the pitch. Grounds it through the right side and into right field. Darby Myers turns second. He's going to go for third. Here's the throw. It is cut off, and the Ducks are in business. The tying run is 90 feet away. What an at-bat by Cabrera. So now with 1 out, even a fly ball.
Number 37, Hector Sanchez.
Even a fly ball could tie this game. And here Wally Backman is going to pinch hit for Vladimir Frias in the 9-hole with Hector Sanchez. So Frias 0 for 2.
Number 9, Rando Moreno.
And Rando Moreno is going to pinch run at first for Ramon Cabrera. So again, at third is Darby Myers. That's the tying run. At first, now Rando Moreno for Cabrera, who did his job. Great at bat, down 0-2 to 2-2, and then just got it through the right side and into right field, moving Myers corner to corner. And here is Hector Sanchez on the year, hitting .285, third best average on the team, 3 homers, and a dozen runs batted in. Even a deep fly ball would tie this game. Big jam for Epley. First pitch swinging, and he tapped it foul, right side, 0-1. So Rando Moreno still stretching out there at first base, just called in off the bench. And the Ducks with a great chance to tie it, if not win it here in the last of the 7th, down 4-3. Hector Sanchez at 0-1. And now 1-1, taking inside. Wally Backman goes through the signs down at third. Sanchez grabs a look. count all level on him as he continues to stretch out at the plate. So Sanchez stretching out at the plate off the bench, and Moreno doing the same at first. 1-1. Swung through for strike 2. Sanchez coming in multi-hits in 3 of his last 5 games. He's 7 for 18 in that run with 5 singles and 2 doubles. Epley out in front, 1-2. He was out in front of Cabrera, 0-2. And lost him. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. He got him for out number 2 and strikeout number 2. So Ducks now down to their last out. Well, can Ray Fuentes deliver? Now they need a hit and not a fly ball with 2 away. Fuentes led off the game with a double down the right field line. Since then has flied to center and struck out swinging 1 for 3. But Ray with hits in 10 of his last 12 games, and that includes a homer last night in the 6-0 win in Bridgewater, New Jersey over the Patriots. So Myers at third, Moreno at first now with 2 outs. And Fuentes trying to keep the game alive for the Ducks, down a run here in their half of the 7th. Takes low and in for ball 1. Steve Lombardozzi waits on deck. A lot of tension in this ballpark right now. It's been a great game. Got another one coming up right after it. 1-0 outside, 2-0. So the last thing Epley wants to do is walk Fuentes here. That would move Moreno to second, and the Ducks could be a base hit away from not only tying the game, but winning it. So Epley's going to step off and then reset, putting that right foot square in the middle of the rubber and staring into Anderson de la Rosa. Here's the 2-0. Fuentes taps it foul near the on-deck circle. Again, Lombardozzi getting loose there. Strike 1. Calmly tapping his cleats with his bat here is Ray Fuentes. And then the lefty hitter back in the box. Here's Epley's 2-1. Ooh, right down the middle. Fuentes laid off it, and now the Ducks down to their final strike. Deuce is wild. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, 2 on for the Flock. Down a run here in the home 7th. A game scheduled for only 7 innings. Epley trying to record his 9th save of the season in 11 tries. 2-2. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. And the Lancaster Barnstormers have taken game 1 of this doubleheader from the Long Island Ducks by the final score of 4-3. They snap a 7-game losing streak. Again, your final, the Barnstormers 4, the Ducks 3. The final line for Lancaster, 4 runs, 8 hits, 1 error. For the Ducks, 3 runs, 7 hits, no errors. The winner is John Anderson, and the loser in relief is Josh Lukey. Cody Epley has his 9th save of the season. So again, we will take about a 20-minute break, and then we'll be back with game 2 of our doubleheader. So right now, 8:25, should be back somewhere in the vicinity of 8:45 for game 2 of our doubleheader here tonight at the Duck Pond. Thanks for listening.
Hi, I'm Chris King, the radio and TV voice of your Long Island Ducks. 2004 was a very special season for the Ducks, both on and off the field. From the first pitch of spring training until the final out of their championship victory, there were packed houses, nail-biting wins, and enough excitement to last a lifetime. During the Ducks' first ever trip to the Atlantic League playoffs, each of their 6 games was decided by just 1 run, with the Ducks winning 5 of those. In putting together this championship DVD, we'll take a walk down memory lane and take you step by step through the Long Island Ducks' 2004 Atlantic League Championship. Following another close call at the end of the 2003 season, the Ducks had finished second in 6 of 8 halves through their first 4 seasons of play and still had never qualified for a playoff spot. After a winter full of organizational meetings and player signings, the team headed down to spring training loaded with talent, brimming with confidence, and eager to prove that this team was different.
Well, when we got down to spring training, it was we kind of realized that this was kind of a special group of guys. And we all clicked from the very beginning, and our mission was, you know, if we're going to be in the independent league and nobody's going to give us an opportunity to go play in organized ball, then we're going to try to do the absolute best that we can with our team. And like I said, we felt like we had a special talent and a special group of guys, and it was our goal to go out and win the championship.
He is all business on that 5th day. I tell you, he has his good times and whatever, and keeps everybody loose up to that point, and then, it's business day.
I expect to win, and I expect to win pretty much with the whole pitching staff. When you get Bill out there, he's going to fight you. He's going to fight you to the end. He never wants to come out, and that's always good.
Of the 25 players on Long Island's opening day roster, 14 had major league experience, highlighted by a pitching staff that featured Bill Pulsifer, Matt Beach, Matt DeWitt, Bill Seamus, and Lance Davis, all of whom had experienced success at the big league level.
Every spring training, especially with the Ducks, you go into it of not knowing how long you're going to keep your guys, and that's always a concern. But when we walked down on the field the first day, when Pulsifer and Seamus showed up, there was no longer any worry of what type of clubhouse we were going to have. The camaraderie was there just with those 2 individuals.